What's going on, guys? This podcast is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet, and this is my daily wallet. It's just a simple cards in, pop your cards out when you need them. On the back, it's got a money clip for any cash you got to carry around, and it just makes life easy. If you're like me, you don't like carry around big, bulky things in your pockets, and I don't want to always carry around a man purse, so sometimes I just want to get out the door. This is easy, small, I slide it in my pocket, and I'm out the door. This is Forged Carbon. I'm going to show you guys the website really quickly. It comes in a whole bunch of different styles. Aluminum, titanium. This is gold plated. It comes in a whole bunch of different styles, so you can choose whatever you like. Very convenient, guys. Go to ridge.com/RBP, get 10% off your order, or just use code RBP at the website and also get 10% off your order, guys. Make your life easy, make your life simple. Get a Ridge wallet, get out the door. Okay, Nick, a little tired today. I didn't really sleep that well last night.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, nothing's wrong. I just was busy last night, and my dog kept me up all night, so I'm a little tired. So, wait 1 sec.
Cranky?
No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not cranky. I actually, I'm natural now, so I'm very, very nice.
Like all the way?
I'm natural, 100%.
Like no TRT?
Nothing.
Like no 100 milligrams?
Nothing.
Bullshit.
Okay, I did a shot of GH this morning, but other than that,
I feel like this is the third podcast I've joined before, and like you're talking about you're natural, and it turns out you've been natural for like 2 days. Like, yeah, I'm going natural. I decided 3 days ago that I'm not going to take another shot.
Okay, listen, I'm going to be 100% honest. Okay, so I was going to do TRT, but I hate doing fucking shots, and I kind of decided it's been like 3 weeks since I did a shot.
Really?
So I kind of decided I'm like, I want to see if like I can get my natural test back. So I might try like the whole HCG, Clomid. I want to see if I can go like straight natural. I want to be in, and maybe I'll compete in a natural show like in a year or two.
I don't know, man. I feel you're too old.
Yeah, I think so too, right? 43.
I think your shit is shot.
But it'd be a good.
I thought you said in the past that like you were just worried about it, but you weren't going to be able to get your natural test to get, back on.
Me and Ben had this conversation, and I think the longest I went was 4 or 5 months.
Trying to.
Yeah, and my test just didn't. It was just low as fuck. Like my doctor was like, "This isn't healthy, man. Like you need to be supplementing with some test."
How low was it?
Oh, I don't even remember the number. But my doctor was like, because there's a certain point where it becomes unhealthy, right? Like if your test, if your test is too low, you can cause depression and moodiness and who knows what other factors. So, he was like, you need to be on something. So anyway, I was in the middle of my career anyway, so I went back on after like 4 or 5 months. But now that I'm like retired, I'm like, I kind of want to see, but at the same time, I agree with Nick. Is like, I'm 43, so it's probably not a good time to do that experiment.
Well, especially if you already did it before and it didn't work.
Yeah, but I don't know if I push the HCG, because you can like push the HCG pretty hard to like try and get your test back. So I'm like, I wonder if I pushed it harder a little bit longer, if it would do anything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor about it. But it has been 3 weeks, and I'm like, I'm feeling, because Nick asked me if I was grumpy, and I said no. I'm like, I'm natural, so I'm extra nice. But no, I was thinking I'm tired. So Nick, you're gonna host this podcast today.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Nick, you're gonna take control.
Yep.
The fuck you want me to do?
I'm on you're in charge.
I'm gonna sit here just like you guys do, and you're gonna run the podcast.
You probably get enough questions in your DMs, Nick, that you could probably run this shit. Just go to your DMs.
Well, I'll field the question, like I'll do the questions part when we get there. But usually there's like an hour or half an hour of like conversation first. So I figure Nick's gonna take over today.
All right.
Okay. Awesome. This is great. I need to chill today just so I can sit back.
Class is in session.
All right, run it, Nick.
First off, who else is in this?
Guy's coming on whenever he decides he's available.
Go figure.
First off, let's talk about what you're drinking right now. Is that a slushy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, this is my own Starbucks drink. It's got my own sugar-free cinnamon dolce. It's got my own iced coffee, and then I fill it with ice.
You extra
ice.
Gotcha.
And then when I drink all the coffee, I like to chew the ice because it sucks up the flavor and it tastes good.
Yeah, but you're the host now, so you can't chew the ice while you're hosting.
Well, you didn't warn me, so I'm chewing my ice.
All right now.
So that's just a Starbucks cup that you get, and then you just add your own stuff to it. Why don't you just put it in a normal cup?
Because I want to feel like I'm drinking Starbucks.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But they don't have cinnamon dolce, so I had to do it, on my own.
I got you. I'm not talking, man. That's it. You got to keep it going.
Okay. So, Brett, how you feeling?
Yeah, there we go. He's got it down. Feeling good. So, shit, man. What is it? 8 weeks out from Friday. So it's crazy, man. With prep, how sometimes it seems so slow, and then all of a sudden you're just like,
when did you start?
No, just about 12 weeks out.
Yeah, so you're not really prepping that long anyway, right?
Yeah. Because we were already in good spots, so it's just turn it on. But just, man, it's flying by. Cool news is next week I'm going out to the athlete coordinator, whatever, contacted me, and so I'm gonna go actually out to Gold's Venice.
Okay.
Through Thursday, they're gonna do a big promotional video, I think, with like Arnold. Maybe I don't know if he'll be there or not, but hopefully. And so I think it's just like a few from each category, and we're gonna go out there and like you have your own training day, and then like interviews and shit. So I'm excited to get out there, and see what that's all about. I just hope the restrictions aren't too bad and stuff. But
that's pretty awesome.
Have you ever been there?
I've been to Venice, yeah, but it was like 4 or 5 years ago, so I'm sure it's definitely different. But it'll be good to get back there and just see it and see how they're progressing right now.
When you coming back to Revive?
I was talking to Matt about that. He's figuring out some of the the medical stuff with his pec and stuff, and then he's going to give me a date. So I'm thinking in the next 4 to 5 weeks I'll be down there. I'll let you know when we schedule too.
So I don't want to interrupt your hosting, Nick, but just because I have the computer.
Hey, you're fucking up, man.
No, just because you're talking about the Arnolds, I wanted to show people this thing, and I wanted to like see if we can put our own team in. So
okay.
Check
is it the Renaissance thing?
Listen, check this out. Oh, wait. Let me stop the share so I can add the sound.
I watched this morning. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is awesome.
So I just had to show you guys.
Hold on.
I had to show you guys that.
Well, we need to bring our own team. I want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's 10 teams. I don't know how many people.
We need to find. Can we find the custom? We got to get tailored steel suits.
I would love to do that.
Trying to fit Nick into one of those things.
Seriously though, how awesome is that? That's at the fucking Arnold's. Like I gotta see that. I gotta go.
Hell
see
yeah!
That.
I want to be a part of it. I want to be in it.
How bad would we get smoked though?
That's okay. I just want to be in it.
Yeah.
We get tired after it's like 8 hours. We get tired after about 20 minutes of carrying those suits around.
Look at this.
20. I'd be tired after like 5.
Yeah.
They posted your update. That's good, man. For fucking
yeah, you look good, man.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't even see they posted that. Nice.
It's like your whole body got bigger except your stomach.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the goal, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Just hard to do.
Yeah.
Not many guys can manage that. Usually when they grow, like everything else starts to grow.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. It's
Who
gonna
has
be-
stopped staring at me?
Wait, you can't leave dead air, Nick. You got to talk.
Who has stopped staring at me?
How long is this going to last before you quit? You tap out.
I'm already quit, man.
Come on, you can
wasn't
do it.
prepared.
You're prepared. You're just talking to your boys.
I'm sucking on ice.
All right.
It's
You're just,
not nice.
you're just talking to your friends, man. Come on, you can do it. I don't want to host today.
Fouad, how's training?
Oh, good. Good. I actually, I finally stopped eating a bunch of crap.
For how many days?
2. Today's day 3. So this is my New
And
Year's.
how long is this going to go on for?
It's my New Year's resolution. So it's going to go. I got a diet for the Arnolds. I got to get a suit made.
So this is an 8-week diet?
Yeah. So I got to get a suit tailored. So I got to drop like 20 pounds so I can get a suit tailored. What are you rolling your fucking eyes at? Hey, guy.
Every time I come, you're either in a fake off season, a fake diet, a fake show, a fake pre contest.
No, they're not fake. They're real. They're
Now
just
we're getting
really
ready for the fucking tuxedo classic. I just got.
No, they're not. They're not short. They're not fake. They're just short. What's going on, guys? Since Nick is hosting, I thought I would take a minute to interrupt and let you guys know the Hostile is having a sale for podcast listeners only. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly. If you go to hostile.com, you can get any Intra R3 flavor and get a second one for 50% off. Or if you get any Intra R3 flavor, you can get a Hostility watermelon for 50% off if you use code INTRA50. So use code INTRA50 at hostile.com and get the deal. It's good until January 9th at 11:59 Eastern. And then after that, you're going to have to pay full price. So get there. INTRA50 is the code and get yours today. So Nick is hosting the show today, guy. So there's a lot of awkward pauses. We're just going to let Nick.
While he chews his eyes.
I told Nick I was tired. I'm like, you're going to host the show today.
Can I
like,
play Nick's character then?
No, you can't host the show. We're letting Nick host the show.
No. I know. No, Nick.
Oh,
Nick,
you can play Nick's character. Yeah, you can play Nick's.
I think he's frozen.
Nick, are you there? What happened, guys?
Well, I'm here.
What happened, bro? No, it's.
Well, I heard everything.
What happened, bro? All right, Nick.
How are you doing, Guy?
There we go.
Hi, bud. Long time no talk.
Yeah. Yeah. How was your morning? How was your breakfast?
It was, breakfast is still here.
Still here. It's noon.
It's fucking 12, dude.
I've been up since 9.
Okay.
It takes me a little bit to eat in the morning. I actually know I was supposed to. I was going to do cardio, and then my mom called about student loans, and I was on the phone with the lady from student loans and my mom trying to figure out something for. Well, I don't know, something she pays at. I can't from college, and I don't know. I was on the phone for 45
Your mom's
minutes.
still paying for student loans?
No, she's trying to figure out like what loans got my loan. I paid my loans, but she's trying to figure out if one of my loans or one of my sister's loans, what got consolidated, where it got consolidated, and who owes what. If there's, and so I don't know. I was on the phone with the lady. We got into an argument. She hung up on me.
Are these your student loans?
No, my mom's trying to figure out if they're mine, my sister's, or my brother's, because she said somewhere she consolidated student loans, but she doesn't know which is whose is which.
She refinanced. She cashed out, refinanced them. Just put them all together.
Yeah, she consolidated them.
Yeah.
Are you going to ask Fouad what he's doing? Because he's just staring at nothing.
He's Nick.
I'm watching. I'm playing Nick. I'm watching. This is what you guys do. I'm just being part of the podcast.
I don't like this.
He has no direction.
All right, fuck you guys. Actually, no, seriously though. Brett,
You can't take days off to it.
I know, Brett. You're 8 weeks out. What are you weighing right now?
It's 263 this morning. So weight's holding pretty good. I mean, we're trying.
That's lower. That's lower than I thought it would be this far out.
Well, I don't know. I think So when I went to so this is kind of what happened with over Christmas break when I was back in Iowa visiting family. The gym situation wasn't great there. They just don't have, equipment wise and everything. So I kind of pushed conditioning more a little bit those first 10 days, those 10 days, lowered the carbs and because I was so busy, I didn't need to eat as much in regards to like carbs. So I lost like 8 to 10 pounds over that little Christmas. But then when I came back, we've just focused on eating and staying and trying to grow at this weight right here for a few more weeks. So
do you even care about weight? Like, are you one of the guys that like watches the scale, or are you more care about the mirror?
I personally, we have to watch the scale.
Really?
Because like, they'll be like, because I'll be like, I'll balance out, be like 263 for like 3 days. And then like the next day I'll be like 255.
Oh,
it's just like, I get crazy drops sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And so then that's why remember I always told you, like, I do like 2-3 refeeds a week or high days. It's because it's like balance. Then like it'll go down and you come, back up. So Nick, I'm big on the scale for me personally, like with clients and stuff. I'm like, no, don't worry about the scale, but we figured out with me, I have to watch this.
Well, everybody's different, right? Like I know what you're talking about, Brett, because I get like that closer to the end.
Right.
Like when I'm 4 weeks out or less, I get like, I can get those crazy drops. So I have to pay attention to the scale. Nick and Guy, what are you fucking laughing at, assholes?
You just laugh at me eating. You always think it's something about you, and it's
no. I don't think it's anything about me. I just want to know what I missed so I can laugh.
He's laughing because I started eating. And I looked up and he was like
staring at. I die.
Is that eggs again? You already ate this morning. What is that meal?
I didn't. This is meal one.
Oh, that's meal one. It's noon.
Noon breakfast.
What kind of bodybuilder are you?
Retired.
Retired. Nick, when you're stop looking at your phone. Nick, throw your phone in the garbage for a minute.
Bro, you were just on your phone for like 20 minutes.
Well, that's because I was pretending to be. That's because I was pretending to be you.
Fuck off.
So you went full Nick?
I went full Nick. Yeah.
You guys are dicks.
No, Nick, when you diet, are you scale or mirror or both, or like which is there one more than the other?
I'm definitely scale.
Really, eh? Guy?
I use the scale as a gauge to where I know when I step on the scale and what my weight is, what my conditioning should be.
Yeah.
But I go more off a mirror.
So you're kind of
I do both because I know if I step on the scale and it says 210, I know what I'll look like and what I should look like.
See, for me, it's like let's say I have a 3-pound drop one day or something on the scale. If I look in the mirror and I feel 3 pounds sharper, then I don't care. I'm like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So like the mirror for me is more important.
Well,
yeah.
But so, even now, I wake up and weigh myself every morning.
Yeah. I think if you're,
I it's just out of curiosity. Like I just want to know.
The crazy thing about Brett is for me, my weight was always pretty consistent because obviously if you're eating the same thing every day and your training is the same and your cardio is the same, I didn't really get any big drops. So where do the drops come from for you when you have those big jumps? Is it like you just change your training one day or just like automatically your body will just burn something overnight?
It's more like I feel like just automatically it just burns it. Like it's a collaboration of it's almost like a crash, it's like I did 3 low days in a row, but it didn't respond right away. And it's just like, I'm gonna do it all at once. You know what I mean?
I see.
So it's just like, then it's like, we got back up.
Right. How much cardio are you doing?
Not much, like 4 days of 20 minutes in the morning.
That's some good
4
shit.
days of 2. That's great.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I especially right now, we don't need much cardio.
So I don't want to confuse people watching. You're generally like you lose fat a little bit easier than the average person. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, like this is how I explain this shit to people. Is like my body naturally wants to be 180 pounds.
That's
like
right. Yeah,
that's my build. My family, my dad, he's 180. Like
that's
my
what
body
you were in the
wants to be
picture you
180
posted of me and you.
So it's like I'm just always fighting that. So like in the off season, I'm fighting to push the weight up, and then even on a prep, I'm fighting it from not dropping too low, going too fast. So it's just like that's what I don't think people realize is like, naturally my body kind of go down to homeostasis point, which now would probably be more like 220, 230 if I just stopped everything. But that's why we have to use food, efficiently.
I think that's true for anybody who's more of like a ecto meso. Because I was like that, like my body I had to really push my body to get to 250, 260 on stage.
Right.
So
really?
Yeah. I wasn't, because I was like more of a, I want to say athletic build, I guess, when I started. Like I was like kind of lanky. I wasn't like a thick fat. So I had to like really push my body to get that thickness. And that's why whenever I dieted, I only did 12-week diets. Man, I remember one prep, me and fucking Chad did like an 8-week diet.
I did 7 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got ready. I could get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, like me, the guy was laughing about me about these little off-season fake cuts. I can lose and gain weight like really fucking easily. So
I usually do like
I was
18,
just
20
fucking
week
bored.
reps.
no, but like I think of somebody like Ben Pakulski. When I think of Ben Pakulski, or even you, Nick, or like Brandon Beckrich, some of these guys who are like more endo meso. They're like they're what you put your cup in front of the mirror. He puts his cup down like this.
Hey guys,
What the fuck? No, but I think of those guys, and that's why when people are like, well, Brett's only doing 30 minutes of cardio, and this guy said to do 2 sessions of 45 minutes. I'm like, everybody's
you
fucking
trimmed up the
different.
stash real nice.
Exactly. Like Brett's metabolism is fast as fuck.
What's that? Yeah. Look, so you can see my lip now, and I cut off the bottom a bit, so it's like
It looks pretty, man.
yeah, it looks a little bit more.
I could tell he lowered the razor on the old upper stash.
Well, because I don't like it when it covers my lips. It bothers me.
Or
Because I can feel it, and my wife is like,
got rid of that booger gray.
Oh, I plucked. You know how hard it was. You know how hard it was to pluck that fucking hair. I had one fucking gray hair right under my nostril, so it looked like I had snot on my mustache.
Yeah, kind of like this. Like looks like I have drool.
Yeah, like guys looks like drool.
I know, guy, that's bad, bro.
You got to dye that shit, dude.
It does look like you're just drooling out of one side of your mouth. Like,
Who the fuck do I got to impress?
Well, you got to get married, dude. That was
what do you mean?
the 2022 goal was.
What I was gonna say is I use the scale a lot. This may sound weird.
It's random.
Yeah, we're
What
back
the
to
fuck are you talking about?
Go ahead, Jack.
During cheat meals.
Why?
Yeah.
Gives a shit.
Because
I use that as a pride thing.
I usually fluctuate 5 to 6 pounds.
I do. I try and put on as much weight as I can when I cheat.
No, see, I usually fluctuate 5 to 6 pounds every night when the time I go to bed, the time I wake up. So
Everybody does. That's normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm having a cheat meal, what I'll do is if Chris was like a burger and fries, I would eat it, wait a little bit. I'd go upstairs and weigh myself. If my weight wasn't up a little bit, because that was usually my last meal, I would keep eating until my weight went up. So I know I sustained or gained a pound or two. Because if I didn't do that, then my weight would just plummet.
So like we said, everybody's body's different. So I'll tell you this: when I was working with Chris, he would be like, "Go have a cheat." And let's say I was 270 in the morning. He'd be like, "Go have a cheat." I'd eat the cheat at night. I wake up in the morning. I'd still be 270.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't mean I'm going to eat more, but eventually I told him I'm not gaining any. Like I'm not gaining.
That's why I started eating more. Yeah.
So then me and him both agreed. He's like, okay, we'll eat a little bit more food than the two burgers and the 2 fries because it's not doing it enough. So, but I don't weigh myself like after I cheat. I just weigh myself every morning.
I usually lose weight after a cheat.
During my cheat meal, I try to make sure I don't. Sometimes I've had a cheat meal and it's spiked 8 pounds, like from a burger and fries. So really? I just make sure that doesn't happen.
See, I like to get the 8-pound spike.
Well, no. What I'm saying is I check because if my weight barely went up or went up in half a pound from a burger and 2 fries, I'll eat more.
Yeah.
To make sure I'm heavier when I go to sleep. So when I wake up, then I'll still be heavier.
I have
hold my weight a little bit.
I have such a different approach to cheat meals than you guys I don't know about you guys, but Nick and Brett.
What, eat until your heart explodes?
Yes. Until my stomach is.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No, that's not what I was going to say. With Chad, what we did was we would go super low on calories all week long and then do like a cheat day, not a cheat meal. So Chad would want me to gain 5-10 pounds the next morning.
Me and Matt kind of did something like that from New York.
Yeah. Like I like that stuff.
It was like every Sunday, which was my leg day, I would have a big breakfast and then like a big cheat meal at night. I didn't cheat all day, but I had like 2 cheat meals.
Well, you don't really end up cheating all day anyway, because like Chad would say eat all day and I would wake up and have a big meal. And then like you can only get 2 more meals in, like 2 big ones, and you're like stuffed. So you don't really get like, but like,
and that would spike me up like 6 pounds. Yeah.
So then to me, it was like the net loss on the Friday or Saturday morning. Yeah. So Saturday morning, I would wake up, let's say 270. And then he'd be like, okay, cheat Sunday. And I would wake up Monday morning at 280.
Yep.
But then the next Saturday I would be
You're like 2 pounds lighter.
Yeah, it'd be 268 or something like that.
Yep.
And he'd be like, okay, let's do it again. And so every week I would be down 2 pounds. But to me, I liked it because
I did like that.
I had like, when I worked with Hani, we had that 16 weeks, like what a lot of guys do now with like no cheats. And I feel like I looked the same with Hani that I did with Chad, but the prep was more enjoyable with Chad because I could cheat every week. So
sometimes in our heads, if we're not being tortured, we're not fucking.
How low are you talking like during the week? Like, were you like doing like super low carb or what?
Yeah, it was like sometimes we get down to like 60 grams of carbs, 80 grams of carbs all week. And
I never went that.
It was just a depletion. It was just a depletion and a load, right? So
yeah, see, I'd rather at least eat up around my workouts during the week and be as efficient as possible with my training.
Yeah.
Instead of starving it and just refilling on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll agree with you 100% on that, Brett. My training with Chad was different than my training with Hani.
Right.
Because when I wasn't cheating and I was eating more calories, my training was consistent all the way to the end, except maybe the last week or two, you start to lose it a bit.
Yeah.
With Chad, I would get depleted around 7-6 weeks. And my training I was starting to get weaker and like that kind of thing. So I do agree with you on two things. Your training would be better with your style, Brett. And I think health-wise, I think it's better too, to keep it more consistent and have less cheats.
So Hani did no cheats.
Hani, I had one cheat. I had one cheat.
Did you do like high days though?
Oh yeah, we had high carb base. Like he'd add some rice or something like that. I think John for me was the best. There wasn't like, it was like a mix of the two styles. We would have some high days. He would throw in cheats here and there. It wasn't like one style or another.
I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, I think that was the most.
You got to shoot off the hip depending upon what the body's doing.
To me, it was the most measured approach.
And John, like, if I remember, like John was always like, he would always prioritize training. So all your carbs, you know, even if you're still only at 100 carbs, he'd make 90 of those around your workout pre and post, you know?
Yeah.
And then adjusting after that.
Speaking of John, I want to show you guys this. I don't know if you saw it, but
yes, I saw it. It was very good.
Man, I got to show this because it's a fucking awesome.
It's a montage, right? Of you and him posing?
Yeah, I felt really fucking like, this is probably the nicest video anyone's ever made for me. I just wanted to
really cool, man.
So just the
What
story.
year was that for you?
That was 2015. I won the Vancouver show and I won Orlando, I think a month before that. But
was that 16 or 17, Arnold?
That was 16 for John. So John came with me to Vancouver. He did the 212 and he saw my routine. And when he did the Arnold, because that was like the show he always wanted to do was Arnold, he's like, will you help me do that routine for the Arnold? So I came to his house, like when he was prepping, I think he was like 4 weeks out or something like that. Me and Ken Jackson went to his house to train and stuff. And we spent the night at his house. That night we went over his routine. So we practiced that routine for like a whole night. And so it was just cool. He ended up doing it. And then I thought it was awesome that the bodybuilding put it together. So anyway, it was just I almost fucking, it gave me fucking chills watching it last night. So anyway, I just want to share that.
You posted it late.
Do you remember how grainy he was? Do you remember how grainy he was for that Arnold?
Dude, he's always like that.
In person, that was nuts.
He was always like that. Every time I went there to train with him, every time, like I never saw him out of shape.
Ever.
But I think younger John got bigger in the off season.
I think his surgery restricted him from getting super fat.
Yeah. You mean
because he was only able to eat small portions and
the intestine, what was it? The large intestine he had removed or the small intestine? I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was part of his colon, which is
or part of his colon. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, he could never retain water. He never fucking did anything. He just looked like that all the time. Anyways, so what were we talking about? So what do you expect your weight to be, Brett? Do you have a ballpark figure?
212.
Ballpark figure. I want to be right around 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
That
13
would
pounds, 13 pounds away? You're that lean?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's see. I want to see right now.
Yeah, show us.
Show us.
Show us the
Take off
glutes.
all the clothes and the underwear.
Show us your glutes.
I'm not posing in
and the underwear.
And underwear. I want to see how lean I want to see the dick skin and all.
I'll send you guys some pictures tonight.
There she is.
Ivana, what are you doing?
Come on over.
Come
She
on over.
Just got here.
I just got here. Here's the
Ivana,
one.
how annoying is Brett when he diets?
What?
Yeah, how annoying am I when I die?
How annoying is Brett when he diets? Is he a pain in the ass?
No, not at all.
Really?
Fortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Because I can be a pain in the ass and he's not. And I'm like, gosh darn it.
So he doesn't do.
girls, pro girls, way worse than pro guys.
I just noticed he gets a little bit
My
more annoyed.
ex-wife was horrible.
He
Are
gets
you-
a little bit more annoyed with stupidity.
Are
Me
you
too.
horrible? Brett, is she horrible?
I'm with that.
No, she's not horrible. No. She's like how I describe it is I think she needs to occupy her mind. So she just gets this extra energy that she's always doing something. It's like,
Yeah.
chill the fuck out. Like sit down for 1 second. Like, running around the house. Like I'm going here. And like, it's just like,
But we all
Chill.
get like that, don't we? When we're dieting, don't we get more productive? I get like that.
What are you talking
No.
about? Coming from the guy who said he used to sit on the couch and not even look
No.
over the
Not when I was
face.
not when I was
Oh, I don't
prepping.
believe it.
Not when I was
No.
prepping. Only in the off season I was lazy. When I was prepping, I got a boost of
No.
energy, and I'd be like,
So
oh,
when you're prepping and you shouldn't be burning calories, that's when you're burning them all, running
I'm
around
just-
like an asshole.
when I'm hungry, I need to keep myself occupied.
No,
Really?
but then until we're about 3 weeks out where you're just like, you don't have any energy.
I'm not moving from the couch. No,
So when you're off season, Nick, you're moving, and when you're not off season, you're laying out.
I
Or
don't
you-
move at any season.
Yeah.
I go to the gym, I fuck it up, and I come back on the couch.
Guy, I'm positive that more bodybuilders are like me than like you. I'm positive that
Yeah.
most bodybuilders in the off season get lazy. No, ugly. And very
You can't change it. I just threw it. You can't do that to me.
no, but most bodybuilders are lazy in the off season because they're fucking bloated and they're bulking, and most get more productive when they start dieting and shit.
I'm a fucking productive SOB.
I asked Seth specifically. I'm like, dude, why you stay so lean all the time? You're fucking retired. He's like, honestly, he's like, when I'm chubby, I don't get anything done.
No, because you're fucking sluggish.
That's what I mean. So that's why, like, when I'm dieting, I get like a more energy to do stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go over the Arnold.
Okay.
Get some opinions from what you guys think.
Okay.
We're only 9 weeks out, guy. We got to start discussing the big show.
Didn't we do this?
No, we didn't do it. When did we do it?
Nick, you're gonna be there, right?
Yeah, probably.
Shit, you're gonna be ceremony for you. You're gonna present.
I want to present the winning trophy.
Are you presenting trophies? No, you're not.
No, I mean, I don't know.
You and Arnold. Is Arnold going to come out and give you your
If he
trophy?
decides to.
Yeah, is he gonna retro it and just give you your trophy and let you and talk to you this time on stage?
How mad are you going to be, Nick, if he comes out and gives the trophy and just skipped you the 1 year?
Well, he gave me the trophy. He just didn't give me a speech.
Yeah, that's not fair, though. You should have
Just-
been.
You know what? You should show up and give him an ass man shirt.
Here you go, Arnold.
Well, I'm not saying he did it on purpose. I know it's like COVID, all this shit. I'm not trying to create controversy, but I'm saying, like, as somebody who won the Arnold, Nick, did that photo with Arnold on stage and him handing you a trophy, was that a big deal or no?
Oh, yeah,
Right?
of course.
So now he's.
And then when I didn't get the speech, I kind of felt some type of way, to be honest.
Well, here, the floor is yours.
What were you going to say? Yeah, let's. Guy.
Speak. Say whatever you want, Nick.
Okay.
Um,
Did you have it planned? Did you think about what you're going to say?
what, my speech?
Yeah,
he,
like
still he still had a speech. It just wasn't with Arnold.
Yeah, I never plan anything, man. I just kind of wing everything.
oh, that's right. Didn't he get to? He got to speak, didn't he? They gave him the
He was
mic.
up with-
I got to speak. It just wasn't.
Gorilla, right?
That's right. Brett, do you visualize that shit? Like, are you when you go to bed at night? Are you like, if I win, I mean, this is what it's going to feel like. This is what it's going to look like. This is what I'm going to say.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that like, especially like when you're doing cardio or something, or just lost in thought, like I definitely think about things I need to bring up, or I'll write down in my phone like, that I need to look at again if the opportunity is going to be there. If I'm in that situation where I'm, first or second, and then I'm gonna look at my notes and be like, okay, make sure I touch on these points, thank the right people, and send a message, that because you have that platform, especially if it's like your first one, like with Nick, like you can set the tone of the rest of your career just based off your personality right there as well.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
I usually plan my speeches while I take a shower.
In the shower. Really?
Yeah. When I'm in the shower, it's peaceful time.
For me, it's cardio. If I'm doing
That's when I
cardio,
really think, I like to think things through in the shower.
how long do you take a shower for?
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I take a 20-minute shower too. I always feel bad because it's too long.
I wash my body within like 5 minutes, and I kind of let the water
You just
shower
sit there.
over me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do.
Like taking a shit and like being done, but sitting there for another 15 minutes.
Can you not bring up, can we just have one episode with no shit?
Shit.
I just
When
want to
you
have,
talk about poop last?
I just want to have all the time. I just want to have one episode with no poop.
Well, maybe I don't watch all your episodes with the poop talk. Because
Anyway.
I remember dick sucking. I'd be in agreement with you on. I'd be like, that's been talked about 3 times.
Okay. Anyway, it's 20-minute shower, but it's a 2-minute wash.
Pretty much. I mean, it doesn't take long to wash the
Right.
bodies.
Brett, do you hang out in the shower?
So I was going to ask, do you ever find yourself while I'm prepped, do you ever find yourself hitting poses and envisioning
Yeah.
things in the shower?
Oh, in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
I'll hit poses in the shower. Yeah.
Guy,
you-
maybe that's what we were doing wrong, guy. Maybe we need to
I
be
think
posing
so.
in the shower.
I'm gonna put the brain head on to be.
I like close my eyes. I visualize everything too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brett, how long is your shower for?
Probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Well, if you're posing,
Yeah.
it's going to be 20 minutes for sure.
Exactly.
If you're posing, you're sweating in the shower too, so you got to re-shower after your shower.
Until Ivana comes and knocks on the door and tells me get the fuck out.
Yeah, what are you doing in there?
Hey, get off stage. Your pose routine's over.
Guy, you take long showers or short?
I would say 10 to 15. I think 20 is like a pretty long shower.
I'm 20 for sure. Unless I'm in a rush to get somewhere.
Can you imagine
I'm a
guys
good one
prep
guy.
for a shower though? Like he has to prep the shit. So I'm sure he has to like hang his pants over in this corner, put
Yeah.
the sock right here,
Yeah.
scrub his
No,
balls.
Brett, we were real tight, bro.
We're
Guy,
not
how long
tight.
does it take you to get ready to go somewhere? If I said to you, Guy, meet me at 2:00 at this place for lunch. What time? When do you start getting ready?
1:45.
Really?
Oh.
I got 1:30. I start at 1:00. I'm usually done getting ready at 1:30.
This is what I'll do, and this is what I'm guilty of. I don't lie, but
You probably
When-
do leave at 1:45, right? Start at 1:45. That's why you're late for everything.
yeah. But so when somebody calls me, if they're like at 2:00, like, "Hey, where you at?" I'll knowingly be 15 minutes away and be like, "I'll probably be there in like 7 minutes," and then just like fucking press the gas and just try to get there as close to 7 minutes
You're
as I
such an
can.
idiot. I need half an hour, 40 minutes to get ready.
No,
sure.
I with or without a
Really?
shower. With or without a shower.
Woke up. I look and smell like shit. I got to take a shower. I got to shave my beard, shave my head, get dressed, and get to the gym. I need half an hour.
No.
Yeah.
If I just to go to the gym in the morning,
Well, because there's 20 minutes are in the shower alone. So I just got 10 minutes to
yeah, but
get
if I
dressed.
wake up just to go to the gym in the morning, I usually do it on an empty stomach. I'll wake up, take a fucking shit, piss.
Yeah, but we already established that you don't
Wow.
shower because you stink and you're dirty. But I'm saying, like, if you have to go somewhere and you have to shower.
Probably take me 30 minutes.
Right. That's what I'm saying, right?
I don't believe that.
Brett, you
What?
don't believe what? He doesn't shower?
No. I feel like it takes him much longer than that because he
First of all,
doesn't.
I shower.
The beard
Don't
going.
listen to your boss. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I know you.
He's not my employee on here. We're all he's my friend now.
He's my friend now.
When we're on the podcast, we're friends. There's no
We're talking about you got to be on time though too. You got to be on time at 2:00.
Oh, me now.
No. Okay.
My see my pill stain. My
Guy,
what?
like if you're training with someone at a specific time, are you?
I know
always
why
like-
you're asking this. You're being an asshole. I know why you're
say
asking.
what you're gonna say. I want to know what
I
he's
know
gonna
why you're
say.
asking.
I don't know what he's
You're
gonna
only
say.
asking because of Kyle. I know why you're out. I'm not stupid.
What happened, Nick?
I'm not stupid, Nick.
What
I'm
happened?
surprised you two don't show up at the same time, considering how late both of you always fucking are.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not.
If I tell Kyle 2:00, it's like 2:30, 2:40.
No, I'm usually 15. But hold on. This is the reason why I'm late to the gym. Seriously. I'm late to the gym every day. If I say 6, I get there at 6:15. If I say 5:30, I'm there
15 minutes earlier.
It's not that. Every time I'm on time or early, I'm fucking waiting for the person that I'm supposed to be training with.
So you'd rather make them
You'll
wait.
never wait for me.
Yeah, so I just fucking show up late and make sure they're there because every time I'm on time, I go, this is why I don't show up on time because I'm always waiting for somebody.
You know what we used to do back in the day? So the gym I used to train at used to have a track that went around the whole gym. If you were for every 5 minutes, you had to do 2 laps around the track. And it's embarrassing because you're like this big fat bodybuilder trying to run. So everybody would point and laugh at the person. So nobody was ever late.
So who's everybody? Would you train with?
It was me. It was me, Paul, and my other friend, Mish. She was like a big you look like an offensive lineman.
So you had to do like laps, like football. Like
you had to run around. Yeah, you run around the track. You were late.
Like a big gorilla running around a track.
There's one thing I fucking cannot stand is waiting at the gym. I can't.
Me neither, bro.
I cannot stand waiting at the gym. It fucking.
I'm always at least 5-10 minutes early too.
That's why I pick up Paul now. I pick him up for the gym. We go together. That way I don't have to wait.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we just start together.
Right.
We're there together.
I'm picking you up. Let's go.
Is Paul very tardy?
No, me and him are usually each like 5 minutes late here or there from day to day. But because I pick him up now, it doesn't matter.
That's not horrible though.
No, 5 minutes is not bad. And like I said, because I go get him, he's just waiting at home. He's not waiting at the gym. But yeah, if I tell somebody 3 at the gym and I'm waiting for half an hour, I'll start without them. I'm like, fuck it. If they're not there within 10 minutes, I just start. I can't handle that. Okay. Anyway, Arnold's. Okay, this is the open men's bodybuilding lineup. It's pretty deep.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah.
Justin Rodriguez is going to do good.
It looks like all the best.
I was just about to say that. Does anyone else think Justin's going to do well?
Man, his most recent photos are crazy.
He looks freaky, bro.
Yeah, he does. He looks. Let me just.
And he looks full as a fucking house.
Let me go there real quick.
Justin, I want props that I mentioned your name first.
You're such an idiot.
Yeah, he don't like you, Fouad.
I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I don't care who likes
So
me.
look at this one. Look at that. Click that. Yeah, look at.
That's really fucking crazy.
He has great shape, man.
The only weakness I see in that shot is the triceps are a little down, but other than that,
his arms are pretty big.
His arms are big, yeah. But I just mean like it's a little bit straight.
And if
here.
he can keep his legs that size, he's gonna do really well.
You know what's really strange? The tricep in the front double looks good, but in this pose, it's not as good.
Yeah.
I think it's because his biceps are just so big.
Yeah,
he does got big biceps.
I think the biggest challenge for Justin previously was his legs didn't match the width of his shoulders.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you look
if you look at this shot here, his shoulders were just as wide as here, but his legs are definitely not as thick.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's made some crazy improvements.
He's got a fucking thick chest, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how he does.
Yeah, he looks really good. I'd like to see more shots though. And the other thing too that's going to be a challenge for him is going to be detail in the legs compared to some of the other guys. Because I know the depth of the striations don't get super deep in the quads.
Would you say it's the depth or the length? Like they don't travel all the way up his leg?
No, I'm talking the depth. I'm talking the depth. Like look at like the separation.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah.
It's not deep separation, right? So
well, I guess normally deep separation and long lines kind of come.
Yeah, I think that goes hand in hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I'm trying to find some more stage shots here.
So yeah, I agreed there. I see that.
So
like his teardrop just like stopped short.
No, the quad, it's the muscle is.
Why does Ian look the smallest?
Because he's standing the furthest back. If you see here, Justin's standing like a few inches in front of the line. And you see over here.
That's a really big difference.
It's literally like this.
Yeah, I know, but it's like that's what people don't realize when they're looking at photos. Ian's standing behind the line.
Well, just look at all their feet. Yeah, they go back. Yeah. Every one of them goes back behind the other one.
That's why, yeah. So that's why they look biggest because these guys are all rounding the stage because they're on the ends. Yeah, he's gonna be a formidable opponent. I mean, the guy was fucking 8th at the Olympia.
I think he's good in general. Like I always thought he was an underdog.
I am too. I do too. I don't know why he's so disappointed with the podcast. Maybe I don't say his name enough, but Justin, we all think you're great, man.
I mean, he was what at the Arnold when I did it, fourth, right?
Yeah, he got fourth.
He was fourth.
Yeah.
So
Who was fifth? You remember?
I wonder what.
That's a crazy back, man.
So
That was
the other issue, and I don't know if he's fixed it because his legs look bigger, but I don't know if the hamstrings match up with the back because his back is incredible.
Yeah.
So that could be another issue. And I know I'm nitpicking for anybody who's listening, but I'm nitpicking because he's going against Brandon Curry. So you're talking about.
Well, there's a lot of good people in this lineup too, though.
But if the hamstring from the side looks good, see, it's like it matches everything. But from the back, it just doesn't have a lot of width to it.
No.
But we'll see as he gets leaner. But like here,
Keep it up, just.
here it looks good. This is first show. Yeah, he's good.
What about Nathan? Is he going to be able to come?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
He's on the list.
Yeah, I'm hoping he makes it. I mean, only time will tell if he actually.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Minus one person on this. This is going to be a neck and neck fucking race.
Well, it's gonna be
Every one of these guys is fucking dangerous, but I don't know who Fabio is.
I want to know who you're minusing.
Fabio.
Fabio, I don't know who he is.
Fabio's.
He won the amateur last year.
Well, they're
Fabio.
all really good.
I wasn't saying hold on. Just if Fabio watches, I'm not saying he's irrelevant.
I'll show you.
I don't
Fabio
know.
is.
You just don't know.
We looked at him.
I don't know. I'm not being disrespectful.
Where is he? We looked at him the other day.
Who, Fabio?
Yeah, he's good. He's just I don't know if he's ready to compete with this lineup, or unless he's made gains from last year. But these are the last photos. Like this is most.
Fabio looks good.
Wow. Okay.
You should see the X frame. Hey, watch the X frame on him. Watch.
Does he have stage shots? What's going on?
1 second. There's a.
He's round, huh?
It's a good
He's not
physique.
bad.
I don't know how much he's gained since this. Because
He's
Does he have any shots opened up?
yeah, there's like it's a good X frame, man. You got a smaller waist, good
How's
wide
his
shoulders.
stomach?
I mean, you can see
Is
it there.
he,
It's pretty good.
is he young?
I don't know. I don't know how old he is. I don't know too much about him. We just looked at photos the other day of him. I forget where I saw there was a good X frame shot of him. These random people. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Stop.
Okay, let's go back to the Arnold.
Thanks. Stop.
Okay, so I think it's okay. Who do you guys have as a favorite?
Brandon,
Brandon.
obviously.
Are we all saying Brandon? Well,
Yeah.
not Brett. Not Brett. Brett's gonna not say Brandon.
Well, are we talking about like who we think is going to win?
Yeah, that's what I mean. His favorite.
That's
Oh yeah. I honestly, I mean, I don't want to talk shit, but like I don't have William up there.
I want to know who you have as a favorite. Is it Curry?
Yeah.
Okay.
To win the whole thing. I mean, it should be Curry.
Brett, I'm not going to ask you because I think you think you're going to win, and that's the way it should be. So let's leave it at that.
Fuck yeah, it better be.
Fuck yeah.
Guy, you think Brett?
I think when they say favorite, it's popular like vote of who's would win based on history, and so I think by default it would have to be Brandon.
We didn't need all the extra nonsense. You could have just said you didn't have to explain what favorite meant. You could just
All right, guys, I quit this podcast.
I love it.
Okay, second place.
I need to know if Nathan's in it or not.
Let's say Nathan's in it. Let's say all the names on here are in it. Nobody backs out or can't make it. I'm going to put Brett second.
I was going to do that too. I was going to do that too.
That's fine. So Wilkin,
I would have Brett or William as two. That's what I would decide.
which one are you going to pick?
William's up in the air for me.
Well, you guys got to pick one. We can change these. These aren't final. These are just start.
I'm gonna go with opposite. I'm gonna go Brett.
Okay, Brett, Nick, what are you going to do? Nick?
I'm thinking.
Well, it's this is a podcast. Like, you can't just have like dead fucking air for 5 minutes.
I don't want to lose.
You want me to sing?
This is preliminary. You can change it as we get closer.
Okay, I'll put Brett. I'll put Brett.
As more updates come out, we can change it. Okay, third. I'm gonna put Bonac third.
No, I got Steve Kukla.
Kuklo third. Wow, you think Bonac's gonna be fourth? Okay, Kuklo third. Guy, who do you have third?
William.
Bonac. Okay.
The only reason why I have Kuklo so high, you could even argue second with him, is just because of where he was at the Arnold last year.
I'm gonna say Regan in fourth.
For what? For fourth?
Yeah.
I could agree. I agree with that. Yeah. I think Regan's gonna shock people.
Guy?
Are we basing this off what we know now, or if everyone's 100%?
We'll base it off what we know now and like just previous show histories, obviously. It's our best educated guess.
I would put Samson in front of Regan.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Those two are very, very good and very like evenly matched.
Now, you know what?
Third, I'm going to go Justin.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I was just going to say that third.
Well, that's fourth. That's fourth. So if you guys are both putting Justin fourth.
Okay.
How?
Well, because you had.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're sorry. You're right.
I'm going to put Justin fourth.
Sorry.
Justin. So
and
Nick,
then I would put Samson fifth.
Nick, where do you have Bonac?
Somewhere.
You're putting him as of right now. You have him in sixth place.
Nick, what place did you take? Somewhere.
If you put Regan in fifth, that means Bonac is going to be sixth.
No, I'm putting Samson fifth.
Okay, Samson fifth.
I'll put William sixth.
Holy shit! We got to bet on this one for sure. Nick's got to do something. Nick, you got to dye your hair pink or some shit.
It's all right. Nick's going to lose every friend in IFBB after this podcast.
People shouldn't be so sensitive, man. I was picked to lose every show this year.
No, I picked you to win.
Except you, Fouad.
I picked you to win too, you douche.
No, you didn't. I was on the podcast with you. You picked him second.
Yeah, you definitely picked me second.
Who did I pick first?
Justin.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
My fucking right testicle, I didn't pick Justin.
And none of y'all picked me to win the Arnold.
I'll bet you I didn't pick Justin. I'm not saying I picked Nick, but I know I didn't pick Justin.
I
will bet a nutsack I didn't bet Justin.
I picked you and Ian to win the Arnolds.
No.
I might. Oh, you know what? I think. Hold on. I think I picked Ian, one Nick too.
All right, let's move on. So Bonac sixth. Guy, who do you have in fifth?
Is Nathan doing it?
We're gonna assume everybody on the list is doing it.
That's tough.
Man, it's a good
This is actually a really tough lineup.
Mo Shaban looks fucking awesome. Cedric could make a good comeback.
I'm gonna go Mo Shaban.
Mo.
Okay, I'm gonna change mine.
And then Steve.
Okay, Kuklo. I'm gonna go Curry, Wilkin, Bonac, Kuklo, Samson.
This is a really tough
No,
lineup.
wait.
Here we go.
Kuklo, Justin, Samson. That's so different from the list I just gave yesterday on a different podcast.
You can't. You're such a scumbag.
Nobody has Cedric.
Nobody gets more right answers than Fouad because he gives more answers than anybody.
But at the end, I will say this is my official list. So right now I'm just playing the game. And at the end, I'll say this is my official.
Yeah, no, wait, we all see the game you're playing.
No, but that's why I said to Nick, I said this is just preliminary choices that can change as we see more updates come out and stuff.
Are you kind of like me and think you're gonna win, or do you have like a prediction of where you want to place?
No, I absolutely think I'm going to be bet on for the top.
Okay.
Nick, his head looks extremely small when he stands back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot believe,
Bro.
Dude, your body is like exploding from your neck.
I'm 290.
What are you going to bed at?
297, 298.
Is your waist actually shrinking, or are you playing the angle game?
That's a head-on photo, bro.
No, it ain't. You're full of shit.
He's gonna pull up your
You're
pants.
so full of shit. You said it's a head-on photo. Is that you said to me?
Is this the low short selfie?
Look at
The
this.
one I just posted today is definitely like head-on.
Look at
Low short selfie.
Guy, this is what he calls head-on. Watch.
You gonna tell me that's not like head-on? That's pretty head-on.
That's not head-on.
It's head-on to be like this.
I'm not like angled.
You're like this. You're like doing this with the phone.
I got the phone like this. No.
We know your legs are bigger than that. That's a little bit of an angle.
No, but in all seriousness, your waist looks really good here. Is this
It looks
like
amazing.
In all seriousness, do your pants really hang that low?
Yeah, bro.
did you do a Brad Castleberry or is this actually like how did they sit?
Nah, man, that's how they sit. You want to see?
Are you not wearing it? Are you not wearing any underwear again?
I never wear underwear, bro.
Oh my god!
I saw that. You know, this is the bad thing about this. So this
How
is
do
the
you do that?
this is the
What do you mean
bad.
you saw that?
No, this is the bad thing about this podcast. The other day you posted.
He looked at your fucking your schmeckel outline.
Where was
You looked at my schmeckle?
No,
He definitely did.
You staring at my dick?
it looked small. That's all I could say. No, I was watching this video, I think, and I'm like, this motherfucker's not wearing underwear in those tights. And I was grossed out. And you were doing like you were doing
Nick,
like
your leg.
Yeah,
your
but
leg.
it's black.
but you were doing like a sled. Like I'm like, oh, there's no underwear in there.
Nick,
Yeah,
why do
but
they call him
it's
Nick? Why do
black,
they call him Sir Kyle?
What?
Why do they call him Sir Kyle?
So one of his role at Revive was like filming educational videos, and his like educational name was Sir Kyle.
It makes him more smart. Guy.
I guess.
So
Well, yeah,
call,
he would
call me
like wear-
call me Sir Haas from now on.
He would wear.
Call me King Guy.
No, I'm not calling you King Guy.
The Duke of Jersey. We'll call you the Duke of Jersey.
So Nick, have your legs been rubbing together for so long in your life now that you don't chafe anymore? It's just like permanently like leather.
You
down
have
there?
it bad.
I
in
think so.
Texas?
I never get like a rash.
I never
You
get
do?
chafing either.
Wait, hold on, Brett. Was it you that had it bad in Texas?
Oh, I still get it. Like I get
Really?
I get these fucking. I don't even know how to boils in between my legs rub. Yeah,
It's
gets
because
bad.
it's because Brett's skin is still new to the whole chafing thing because he's putting on all this size in the last year.
It could be it.
Once his
I have
skin
to
gets
use
more
this-
calloused, it
I have to
won't.
use this glide stick every morning, like deodorant for in between my legs and shit.
Why don't
so
you
it-
use
Really?
why don't you use
Yeah.
baby? If you use baby powder, won't that work?
It does. That's just a lot messier.
Yeah, but if you wear boxer briefs, the boxers your legs shouldn't rub.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I do.
Yeah, I use the compression shorts. They work majority.
How do they rub with that?
Because the boxer briefs don't work for me. They actually rub through that, or they sag a little bit, but the compression shorts work.
What are you making to eat, Nick?
Got some chicken. I got some rice.
Banana and peanut butter.
Yeah.
No, not this meal. Not this meal.
Oh,
Cinnamon.
man.
What's your diet like right now, Brett? Before we go on to questions, I'm curious. What's your diet like? Macros. You have any idea? Ballpark?
Ballpark, probably 400 protein, probably 400 carbs, and probably like 80 fat, 90 fat.
It's like a 40-40-20. Does Matt prioritize carbs around training like John did or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like your last meal of the day, no carbs probably, right?
No, I have carbs in every meal.
No, you do. Oh,
Yeah,
you're losing
I
so much
do.
weight then.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do some carbs and fats, obviously with protein. Do oatmeal right before bed with almond butter, and that just kind of holds the weight overnight.
Isn't fucking oatmeal the best thing ever when you're dieting?
Yeah, especially with like almond butter mixed in.
Yeah.
Very, cinnamon.
I love almond butter.
Dude, it's crazy. In the off season, I can't stand oatmeal. It just sits in my stomach like a brick. But when I'm dieting, I'm like, it's all I want.
So I do
Love oatmeal.
morning and last meal is both oatmeal, and it's good.
What'd you say, Nick? You love oatmeal? Even the off
I
season?
love oatmeal. Yeah,
But I thought you eat more cream or rice in the off season.
I do, but I love oatmeal.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But that's you eat clean all the time though. So you're kind of always hungry.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever get like uncomfortably full?
No, I tried not to do it.
That's my whole point. Yeah. Yeah.
Like even when I go out for cheat meals, once I feel like I'm at that point, I stop.
I hate oatmeal.
I think that's why I have an eating disorder. I don't like when I'm when I'm eating, I have to like when I'm eating something I like, I have to eat till I'm uncomfortably full. But also even in the off season when I was like trying to get big, like I couldn't just I always felt like I had to overeat to actually put weight on.
No,
Like Brett went through it. Brett, you had to overeat to put your weight
I
on.
always have to not
Yeah.
put weight on.
I think Nick, you're more of an endo meso, so you're not like it's not hard for you.
I don't. I really don't have to eat a shit ton to get to grow.
Yeah, you're just different. Guy, you can't. You always had trouble eating too, right?
Yeah. Well, I had more trouble the older I got.
But when you were trying to grow, when you were like around the time when you were turning pro, or just after you turned pro, when you're winning all your shows in the off season, were you?
I got up to my biggest was 240. I never got.
You probably didn't have to force feed though, because you always had to make weight.
Yeah. The time where I had trouble making weight was 202.
Oh, and it was.
I actually almost didn't make weight one show. I had to strip down to everything. I weighed in at 204. I had to strip down to like naked almost.
Really?
Hey, you know what's funny? You brought that up. I heard some people talking about getting rid of the 212 because they've seen Sean.
Really?
Well, because they saw Sean win.
That was my point when I said Sean winning confused a lot of people.
Well, because I think some people are like, well, these 212s are great. Like if you look at that Ole guy, or if you look at like some of these guys are like really thick and really shredded, and I think they could place well in the open. Like let me show you this.
So just have one category?
Well, that's what I think some people are saying. I'm not saying I agree with that. I just think it's an interesting discussion. So this guy, for example, right? Like let's imagine.
I think they should bump the weight up to like 225 or something.
Let's
then
imagine.
There's no point.
Let's imagine. Yeah, there's no point at 220. Let's imagine this guy competed in the open. Like he would place top 3 at most open shows, like smaller shows.
He's big.
Like he's thick as fuck, man, and he's very, very complete. Like
he's Italian. Is he Italian?
I don't know. I don't know if it says winning big man Spain. I don't know. Team UA. I don't know.
I don't think that's an Italian name. Is it?
No, I don't think so. But
so is that an actual thought? They're going to do that? I'm
not saying the IFBB is thinking. I'm just saying I saw people in like on Instagram talking about it. I'm like, hey, that's kind of an interesting thought. I wonder,
he's fucking huge.
Like I just wonder like if there was no cap and this guy could get to 220 or 225, I can't see him not doing well in an open show.
Yeah.
Like everything is there. There's not anything missing. So do you guys think they should get rid of that class? Like just not that they're gonna, but just out of just our own opinions.
I think it's based more on height, man, than fucking. I mean, it's weight, but it's also.
I would say no.
That's interesting. So you think they should change it from 212 to like 5'5" and under?
No, but I think 212 also comes with a height. Like there's not really guys over 5'6" in 212.
No, I know, but I'm saying, do you think they should change the class to height instead of weight?
I mean, then you're talking about classic.
No, because I'm still saying you can get as heavy as you want. I'm just saying it's not a 212 anymore. It's 5'5" and under. I don't care if you weigh 250.
I mean, they could do that. I mean, all the guys are pretty much under that anyway.
What do you think, Brett? Would that ruin it?
Yeah, I don't think they should change. I get what you're saying. I just think there would only be about like 5 to 6 guys from the 212 that would do well in the open.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Then I think it would kill our sport because they wouldn't have anywhere to compete. Those guys that are like 7 through 15 are great bodybuilders, but they're going to get smoked in the open for most shows. So then they might quit and not pursue it anymore. You know what I mean?
Do you think they should allow 212 guys to compete in the open? Did you get him while he was taking a bite?
You sure did, dickhead.
Send me that.
Okay, I'll save it. Hold on.
No, do you think they should allow guys to do both classes, like at a show? Like if I'm a 212, if I'm that 212 guy,
They did that one year. 2007 New York Pro, Kevin English went against Kai Green. They both
That's
won.
right. I remember that. So why did they stop doing that? Don't you think that's kind of cool?
I did, but they stopped.
Yeah. I still think the coolest thing is if they did, wouldn't it be fun if they did like classic, open, and 212
overall
at the Olympia or something like that, or at the Arnold. Well, Arnold doesn't have 212, but like
The Olympia, yeah.
Like, how do you think that would look? Like Derek Lunsford, Rami, and Chris Bumstead. Who wins? Like, how do you even judge that? Like, how does?
I don't know.
So even if you did Rami and Derek Lunsford, who wins?
Think if it would have been like, just think if it would have been Sean, Bumstead, and Rami, like that one.
Even if it was Sean and Rami next to each other.
I don't know how you judge that.
Yeah. I think I have a, or did I delete it? Shit. I had a message from somebody I wanted to bring up on the show. I think this is it. Oh, this is it. Okay. Are you done, Guy? Fucking asshole, wait till my fucking head's down. So, cocksucker. No, this is interesting. I'm gonna see what you guys think. I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to see what you guys think.
Okay.
Clearly something about him.
No, it's not about me. Yeah, I talk about myself all the time on the podcast. Shut the fuck
You know
up.
how many people fucking screenshotted one of your podcasts where you showed your screen?
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Look, he's looking at Pornhub."
Pornhub.
I'm like, "So fucking what?" I think he might have deleted it, or it's in his stories. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is interesting. So before I play it,
Who the fuck is that, bro?
this guy, apparently, this is the message I got. I don't know if it's true. He said, "Hey Fouad, I thought you might like to show the guys this dude that got banned from World Gym for making too much noise on the hack." So this guy got banned. So I want to show you guys this video, and then you guys tell me what you think.
You know I'm impressive in the gym, but let's so.
Why can't I go back? Okay. There's
Oh my.
I mean, I think that's a little over the top.
okay. So opinions. guy.
It's a little over the top.
I mean, there was a lot of in there that was unnecessary.
So
I'm all up for some good grunting and screaming, but that was a little dramatic.
So Adam, I don't know if you're watching the show, but
Who's that?
that's the guy. His name's Adam.
Good
That's the
insight.
guy who got banned. His name's Adam.
Apparently, that's what the message says. I don't know if that's true. This guy's message says
Does Adam watch the show?
this
Sure.
dude got banned from World Gym. So I'm assuming Adam watches the show because he's like a hardcore bodybuilder. So I'm just going to assume he watches the show. But maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But I'm like Nick. I'm all for some grunting, and especially because that gym looks a little more hardcore. So it's like obviously there's a little.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like the 3 or 4 screams like in between sets,
No good.
kind of like.
You want to on the way up?
No, even if you scream during the rep, I could see it. But like the screaming in between the reps, I'm like,
I mean, but I'll say this: did he get kicked out? Was that his first time being like?
yeah,
loud,
we need more backstory.
Or were they like, dude, please stop doing that? Like you're like people are getting pissed off.
Yeah, I don't know. We need more backstory because
Either way, it was a little far fetched.
my response was, I think it's a little much personally, but it is a hardcore gym. I think a warning would have been sufficient.
That's okay. That's what I would have said. Same.
Okay.
That's what I think. But I think if he's been
But
like
if he already been warned, then
Yeah.
assalamu alaikum, buddy.
yeah, if you've been warned and you're still. The other thing is, I'm like, why? I don't like it when people bounce the weight out of the hole like that.
It's not control.
Like this is like he's bouncing the weight off the bottom of the rack.
We could hear it hit the machine.
Yeah, maybe that's not the one. We'll go back.
It's like ding, ding.
So like it's impressive. I'm not going to say anything bad because it's impressive
Boink.
either way because he's got so much weight on there and there's no bands or anything. But like, I would feel like it'd be more impressive if there was 1 or 2 less plates and he wasn't banging it off the bottom.
Yeah.
Tell him instead of screaming, just yell doink at the bottom.
Like, wait a minute.
Doink.
Anyway, I don't mean I don't mean to single you out, Adam. I just got that message. I thought it was interesting because we were talking about grunting on a different episode.
So here's also the thing. Like, I can't say I don't yell. You've seen me do hack squat sets where I'm yelling.
Yeah, of course.
But also, it's situational too. Like at those places, it's at gyms that I know the owner, they know how I train, or it's on video for gas, or things like that. You got to know the situation and know if it's too much of the time, or if you know what gym you're at, things like that.
But I think that's why. Sorry, go ahead, Guy.
It's got to be conducive to what's going on at the moment.
I think that's what Guy said is important, because that looks like a hardcore gym, and I'm assuming they probably warned him before. I don't think they would just kick him out just from one time.
Yeah, I don't think people get kicked out of a gym for screaming once.
Because like I've been warned before for dropping weights and stuff, and like you just don't do it again.
Yeah.
Or you do it like a little lighter. Like, okay, I'm not gonna.
So I did a big hack squat set at I'm saying it because Nick's on here, but down at Revive. And that's when are you guys at the new gym now? Is it a new gym yet, or is it the same?
Nick.
What?
Is the Revive, are you guys in the same area that's attached to the okay, so it's still
all the leg shit now, since you came, has moved. We're in everything's in a different room.
The leg stuff was over by the entrance that also goes into the studio where they give IVs and stuff. Anyway, I did that hack squat set. We were filming, and then like I'm not gonna name a name, but he came out and he told me, he's like, hey, there's people back there, getting their blood work and stuff, and we close at 5, so you can't like do those sets until like after 5. And all I said was like, do you say that to Nick Walker when he's out here making that noise?
What did he say?
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did he say? Did he say anything?
I know I've known him for a while, so he thought, we were like kind of joking around, laughing, but I was like, no, seriously. Like,
But do you though?
What? Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no.
I mean, another good example is when you were training legs at
Destination.
At Destination, we were all there for the meetup.
That's what I thought he was going to say, but then he hit me with a revive.
You were going crazy, and fucking Ben was screaming, and everybody screamed. But there was also video there, and the owners knew we were shooting.
But like
video.
he said, there's a time and a place.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So I'm agreeing.
I remember when me and Brett trained legs at one of the Gold's gym at when we were guest posing at Junior Nationals. We didn't make a peep.
Right.
We had a good workout, but we didn't make a peep.
Yeah,
I've never seen the 3 or 4 screams in between reps. That's what I've just never seen that. So that may be a little excessive.
I mean, I'll talk to myself sometimes in my head, or like whatever out loud.
Out loud?
I bark sometimes between sets.
You bark?
Not like a roof, but like a
roof.
Like a
meow.
Yeah, like one of those. Like one of those. Okay, let's do some questions, Fox. Let's do actual bodybuilding questions today. See if we can.
You're the one that picks them, Fouad, so don't stay during.
I know.
Got the hand at me.
Guy, let's do some actual bodybuilding questions today.
Pick them. Can I pick them? Give me share your screen. I'll pick them.
Share your screen. No, I don't want to share my screen because I'll get attacked with Pornhub messages.
That's the whole point.
Make them good though.
No, I can't make them good. They're bodybuilding questions. See, this is why I get the pressure from Nick to make them like porn questions.
I'm glad you're pointing in the same box that I have.
In my box,
and I have Brett right here. I have Brett right here.
Yeah, Brett's down there.
Brett's right here. And
I got Brett here.
Right here.
Yeah.
I got Fouad here.
Yeah, good. We're all in the same place then.
No, move me over. Move me over.
I'm top right, so you keep pointing at me for that.
Oh, you're bottom left for me. You're down. Wait, you're down. Yeah, you're down there.
Yeah, he's down. He's down this way.
Down there. That's where you are, Brett.
Guy, look up.
Okay, can we fucking could you please explain how metformin works?
It helps shuttle the nutrients into the bloodstream. It almost works like a GDA.
It helps shuttle. It helps release more. It helps your natural insulin.
Yeah, but it also helps shut in. It helps. It acts like a transport, like a bus. It transports the nutrients into the blood faster, more
Take it with a big carb meal.
Okay. This is why we don't answer bodybuilding questions. We don't. We're like, it's like a bus. It just takes the nutrients.
The perfect answer.
In all opinions, do you think it's smart to try to compete at a pro qualifier if you haven't won an overall at a national qualifier, won the heavyweights at the Kentucky Derby in Louisville this year, but lost the overall and can't decide if I should compete at national show in 2022?
I never won an overall.
I can tell you that I think it's stupid for people to
I
go
always
back.
won the overall.
I think it's stupid for people to go back to shows that aren't going to help them progress.
Agreed.
So if you didn't win the overall, no one cares. Just get better and get on the next stage.
Yeah.
Brett, agree or no disagree?
I think it's a good call or good goal to have to win the local overall before you move on to a national stage. You know what I mean? But it also depends if there's like some freak, you know, that was like, say it's bodybuilding and you're light heavy and some super was awesome and he beat you, you know, but you're still good enough that you could do well in the light heavy. It just,
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
no, just something you look at, you know, with your coach or whatnot. But definitely you need to win your class, obviously.
Yeah.
When I talk to my clients, like, you know, I mean, it's a little bit more on the amateur scale, but it's like first we're going to win an overall at the local competition. Then we move on to nationals.
See, I feel like if somebody goes to a local show and they're way off, like they don't even look anything like the other competition, then I'm like, yeah, maybe you should do it properly and do it again. But if you look like you did everything right, but you took second, say, and you qualified, then no one cares. Like no one cares. Like, for example, I took third at the provincials here. It's like our level 3. They don't have it anymore, but they used to. So I won my first 2 overalls. I took third at the provincials, and then I went on to the nationals. Nobody cares that I didn't win the provincials. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, once you turn pro, nobody gives a shit what you did as an amateur. So why would you keep doing shows that don't move you forward?
And he was a heavy. How heavy was this guy?
He said he won the heavyweights. Where the fuck did I delete it already? I always do this. Yeah, I deleted it already.
I think you said heavyweight. Yeah,
he's a heavyweight. Yeah,
because if you're a lighter guy, like a light, a middle, or light heavy, and you lost to a heavy or a super, I mean, it's not really what you're going to be competing in for your pro card, so it doesn't really matter.
How important is carbs, and EAAs intra workout in the off season?
Intra.
I drink Gatorade, EAAs during my workout all the time.
Yeah,
I'm big on intra. I like intra.
I'm big on intra and EA. I'm big on carbs and EAs, which is basically.
But I will say, in the past, I tried, you know, push into the past. I tried the whole like 80 grams to 100 grams of carbs in your intra. And
I can't do it.
No.
Oh, that's why. Not
50.
I need just a little bit.
Not
like
to
25 to 40.
Not to plug our shit, but we have 20 grams in our intra because you just need a little bit just to keep. It's just a little bit of carbs just to basically extend your workout. For me, the most valuable days for intras are like back and leg day. Like the harder workouts. That way your first set is as strong as your last set. You know, you're not like fading through the workout and your last exercise sucks, right? So, and then EAAs are important for muscle sparing purposes. And, you know, a good intra can have others. Like our intra has Pico 2 in it too. So it can keep your endurance level high. So there's a lot of different things that go into an intra that can be important. Training to failure or training with certain reps in reserve.
I do both.
I do both.
Yeah, matters where you're at in the workout.
Okay. What do you think you would weigh if you had never done any gear but still maintained the same lifestyle? I'd be a
180,
fat
180.
220.
What, everything's the same except no gear?
Yeah.
I'd probably be like 280 fat.
Why, you would let yourself get fat?
Well, my body's just fat.
Yeah. I would be 220 probably.
Fat?
No, because I was lean when I started bodybuilding.
Yeah, I wouldn't be skinny, that's for sure.
I wasn't lean like bodybuilder lean, but I was like.
Brett, would you be the leanest out of all 4 of us? Like
probably.
Yeah.
Lightest?
I'd be like 195 and lean.
I'd be the chubby one.
Guy, you'd be like what, 150?
So I started.
I'm just saying.
I graduated high school at 160 at 18.
Oh, I was 10 pounds off.
I said 180. I said 180.
You said 160.
I graduated high school at 160 at 18. There's no way I would be fucking 150 now.
What do you guys think? Would he be bigger than 160?
I think I would be around 150.
Nick, you're a real asshole. Brett, don't even, Brett.
Brett, don't say anything.
I got you. You'd be a solid 180.
Jay thought I'd be 160 when I had my shoulder surgery. We were doing
guy trains hard but doesn't eat. That way it's gonna plummet.
Yeah, it's gonna disappear.
What are you, 150, bro?
Does Guy have to stand? Oh no, that's stupid.
What?
Look at you guy's face. He's like, what now?
What? Does I just stand on a stool to reach the top shelf?
Would you rather
Yeah.
blend all your meals or eat all your meals formed in Jell-O? You can't change the meals. They have to be the meals you currently eat. Why the fuck would you eat it in Jell-O? I'd for sure go for the shake.
I'm confused. Like
so like
cherry
the form, like the
Wait,
form,
blend the food or eat it in Jello?
eat it formed in Jell-O. So like if you eat chicken and rice, you have to
Is
form
it
it.
Jello
rice
chicken and
for
Jello?
Jell-O?
form?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just picturing this big Jello pie.
Yeah, with like chicken and rice in it.
floating
I'm
around.
not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
I don't even like shakes, and I would. I'm gonna throw up thinking.
Have you
about
guys
it.
ever done
I can't-
have you guys ever blended a shake? Like
I
not
couldn't
blended,
do it.
blended like a whole food into a shake.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
You tried it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gross.
definitely, yeah.
What'd you blend up, Nick?
Chicken and rice.
I think I could do that. It's
I
like
did. Well, I did chicken and rice and green beans actually.
it's like chicken
Right.
noodle soup.
Flex did that with ketchup. Oh,
Oh, I would do it like it'd be like soup kind of. It'd be like a chicken.
Oh no, bro, no,
Guys,
bro.
Doesn't look like
I
soup?
was I was
I-
eating my chicken like 4 weeks ago. That was like normal for me.
You're blending all your chicken.
Some of it, yeah, for like just chicken. I've never done like rice in there too though. It's just
oh
the
my
chicken.
God.
You blending your chicken right now?
Not right now. I was 4 weeks ago when I couldn't eat.
So wait a minute. You blended
What's
the
that
chicken.
taste like? What does it taste like?
Well, I do it with chicken broth, so it's almost kind of like a little chicken soup kind of feel.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
So
thinking.
it's
But
not that
it's
bad.
not. Don't try it, Nick. It's not good.
I wasn't going to. I'm just curious.
It's
Guy,
not like,
you've never-
oh, this is good chicken soup. It's like, gag. Like,
Yeah, no.
Guy, you've never
But-
tried a blended food? I know Hunter was doing a whole bunch too.
I know I wouldn't be able to do it, so there's no point to try because I'd throw up.
I would.
That
Yeah.
would make me throw up.
I think I'm going to try it once just to see.
Don't,
Like if
don't
I
do it.
tried it on here, you would see me throw up. I would vomit.
We should do it. Go do it.
No,
Just try it.
I don't have any food cooked, and I'm not the Liver King here, so I'm not going to eat it raw.
You're not going to eat raw chicken.
Yeah.
Vitargo, maltodextrin, or cluster dextrin, and why and when? Cluster dextrin because it's the purest form of carb.
Yeah, I was gonna say cluster.
Pre, intra, and post.
Post and intra.
Are you asking?
He's asking, and I'm just saying pre, intra, and post.
Yeah.
That's when
Oh,
I
you
would
do
take my.
pre.
That's when I would take my cluster dextrin. If I'm
I
not eating,
I do intra.
if I'm not eating a ton of calories,
Oh, okay.
because my pre-workout meal is probably my smallest meal of the day. So I'll add 25 grams of cluster dextrin into my pre-workout. And my pumps are way better. And then I add 25 grams into my intra. So we end up getting 45 total. And then I'll do another 25 grams with my post-workout, like my shake, my protein shake. So I get 75 grams of carbs right there, plus the 20 from the intra. So I get 95 grams of carbs for my day right there. So my rest of my meals don't have to be very heavy.
I do 50 carbs intra than 50 post.
Yeah, I'd rather spread it out. I feel like if I get to 25 in pre, I feel like I'm primed kind of when I start my workout. Because my intra, I drink the whole workout. So like I'm not
I
getting.
sit my Gatorade the whole time and I finish it.
Yeah,
when
but
I'm done.
that's what I'm saying. So say you took 50, right? You're not getting 50 at the start of your workout because you're drinking it the whole way through.
Yeah. Yep.
So I drink the 25 with my pre. So that 25 grams is there.
It's already
Nice.
in you.
Yeah, when I start training, I already feel like I can get a good pump.
I got you.
So I do the 25 pre, 25 intra, 25 post.
Gotcha.
Nick, you just do intra and post or intra only?
Just intra.
Just intra. Brett, what do you do?
just intra.
In the off season, not right now.
Just same. I just always
Same,
eat,
just intra.
not eat before and after.
Okay. Do you guys your pre-workout meals are they heavy?
No.
I just had another guy. This is interesting that we talked about this. Well,
Significantly heavy.
I know. Okay, so I just had a guy message me said I throw up every time I train legs. He's like, you probably do too because you train hard, and I'm like, I never throw up when I train legs, but that's because my pre-workout
I
meal
don't
for legs
anymore.
is small. Like my smallest meal of the entire week is probably my
So
pre-workout
after
meal for legs.
after you're done eating your pre, when do you go train? Like how long after?
For legs, usually an hour and a half.
Yeah.
For other body parts, probably an hour.
If he's throwing up, he should just cut back the volume of food before he trains.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said you're probably eating too much pre-workout, or you got a lot of fats in your
Or
pre-workout.
he's not
meal. Maybe
waiting
a lot of
enough
fiber.
time. Or he's not waiting enough time in between eating and training.
Yeah, if you're just eating and going out. the door
That's
right
what I
away.
was saying. How long do you guys have that gap?
Who was I talking to? I think it might have been Phil Viz. He was saying he does 2 hours before legs.
He does. Yeah, he does really big gaps.
Yeah. What do you do, Guy? An hour and a half, or two?
So I'll eat and then finish eating, get ready for the gym, drive to the gym, take my pre-workout, and by that time, it's right around about an hour or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least minimum an hour.
I feel like when I'm dieting and my body's more efficient, I only need an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. I can go train.
In prep, I could eat within a half hour.
Yeah. But again, that's because the meals are smaller, no?
Exactly. Right.
So what are in the off season, are your meals heavy pre-workout?
So for me, this is what I'm doing right now. This is actually my pre-workout.
Yeah.
For years, and this was the John Meadows trick when it started, and I just carried it on.
Yep.
Is cream of rice, just because it sits so well.
Cream of rice is good.
I know probably Nick does the same, like, in the off season, it gets up to 150, 170 grams of cream of rice pre-workout, but, I'm able to, I think my body's just.
Right, I have a question. When you say 100 to 150 grams of cream of rice, is that the weight amount or the amount of carbs in the cream of rice?
Dry weight.
Dry weight.
Okay. Well, some people get confused because I've done that. And people are like, do you mean 100 to 150 carbs or do you mean the actual grams and weight of the cream of rice?
Grams and weight.
On scale. So it ends up being like 130, probably 130, 140.
Yeah.
For carbs. But I think my body's been so efficient that in those, like when I eat cream of rice, like I'm going to train like in an hour. It's like and it just digests it so well. And just how it's, finally, ground down that it sits so well in the stomach.
What is it? Just cream of rice and protein powder you do?
I usually do chicken with it because chicken sits well with me too.
Okay. But that's brown. Is there protein powder in there or is it just a brownie flavor?
That's probably
this is the brownie flavor one.
So John's thing was always for me, he would do cream of rice and protein powder and I could never stomach it. I can't.
I'm fine with that.
I can't do the.
That's a good meal for me. Yeah.
Once I mix the protein powder with the cream of rice or with oatmeal, I feel like it sits longer.
See, like I could drink it. Oatmeal I can't do.
But it's crazy. I could drink a protein shake and it sits totally fine. But once I mix it with my cream of rice, it sits longer in my gut.
Well, when it mixes with water, the way it reconstitutes itself is different. So just drink it.
Yeah.
Like I mixed the protein powder in, and it wasn't Blackstone. I just had like a random protein, and I mixed it in with cream of rice the other day, and it got all like clumpy and hard and like didn't mix in good. And my stomach was bothering me. And I was like, that's because I knew that was because I ate that.
What's weird? What's weird about that though? I don't think it's the protein. I think it's sometimes like the how hot the cream of rice is when you put the protein in.
Well, I don't know, because I've had cream of rice that I put protein in and it's gotten more liquidy.
Yeah.
I've gotten protein I put in protein that I put in where it's gotten thick. Then I've got protein I put in that gets clumpy.
Okay, so wait a second.
So I think it's the amount of like xanthium gum or
in the protein.
Or fiber that they put in the protein.
But wait a minute. The reason I find that strange is I've done the same protein powder, and sometimes it's watery, and sometimes it's normal, and sometimes it's clumpy.
Is that based on how much water you put in your cream of rice?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if it's the amount of water you put in the cream of rice, or maybe
could be.
I put in a cup every time.
I eyeball it.
1 cup of cream of rice. See, I don't do that.
Yeah, I eyeball it. Yeah, that's because I hate it, man. Sometimes I'll put it in there and it gets watery, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Now I got to drink this cream of rice.
Yep. You don't eyeball it, you dope.
I eyeball everything. My rice, my fucking cream of rice. Like I don't
eyeball that shit.
No, I don't measure anything.
It's definitely the protein type. Which one is determined?
I'm with Brett on this.
Brett, when you
make different proteins,
when you mix in the ISO H1, does it get thick or thinner or watery or what?
So ISO H1 is much thinner. It gets it really thinner.
That's what, because I experienced, but then I've done it sometimes with the ISO H1 and it's been fine.
Yes, maybe just because I always use the consistent amount of water. So when I use the ISO H1 with it, I actually just drink the shake and eat the right. But in the past, with other proteins, I've tried it. Actually, it settled way better in the cream of rice.
Really? Yeah.
So I would rather the protein make it more runny than fucking thick and gross. Like I would rather use.
Oh, I don't want it clumpy. I don't want it clumpy.
Well, I would rather ISO H1 if I put ISO H1 in and I knew it was going to make it a little more watery, I would cut down a little bit on the cup of water.
Yeah. That's maybe why I had it the one time when it was normal, because I'm like, I know it's going to fuck it up. So I'm like, I put less water in the cream of rice when I cooked it. So maybe that's why. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
When you use a protein and you know the consistency of what it does, then you have to judge how much water you put in the cream of rice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, before we move on, your pre-workout meal for legs, is it big or small? Do you care? Is it just the same as every day?
Does it change?
Yeah, it's the same meal every day.
Okay. What is it?
Mine changes depending on the workout.
Wait, Nick, what is it?
Either cream of rice or rice. If it's rice, it's
400 grams.
No, usually 350.
It's like 5 cups of rice.
It's fucking laughing.
Well, no, I do that with like 80 grams of banana, 20 grams of almond butter, and then like 200 grams of chicken.
Bro, that's fuck. Can you take a picture of that today?
Well, I'm not training today, so I will tomorrow.
Okay, can I see it?
Yeah, it looks fucking phenomenal. That's digested in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think if you
Maybe I'll try this banana peanut butter thing.
banana peanut butter chicken and rice.
It's fucking good, guy.
Isn't it a Latino?
No, you know what? You can't expect me to try it with that aggressive tone.
Oh, you got to be
That's
soft.
make you want to try it even more.
No, it makes me scared of it.
Well, how do you want him to say it to you?
It's awesome.
Sell it to him, Nick.
Yeah, you gotta sell me it. Sell your fans on your meal.
Sell the meal to Guy.
Not it's
Everyone who has
good.
tried it, everyone who has tried it on my Instagram loves it.
That's a horrible sales point.
That's all I need.
Yeah, but the guys, the opposite. See, Guy thinks everybody's a sheep, so he's like, I'm not going to do what everybody else does. So you got to use a different sales tactic.
See,
you got to know who you're selling to.
Yeah, bro, you got to know your people and consumer here.
I don't give a shit.
Talk about enhancing this palate.
Yeah. You got to be like the mushy banana mixed with the grain of rice with the smooth almond butter on it. Gives it consistency.
Yeah. Say that. No? You're like, fuck it. Do it if you want.
Did you just say bougie banana?
Boozy.
Did you call my banana bougie?
I think I said mushy.
Oh, I thought you said bougie banana.
Like a mushy boner.
They were like, mushy boner.
All right. Why do people leave?
Also known as Deca Dick.
No.
AKA.
No. Deca Dick is soft dick.
What's a mushy banana?
Mushy boner you can still fuck with. It's just not hard. Deca Dick doesn't get hard.
It doesn't work. Okay.
You can't fuck with Deca Dick. Right?
So wait.
Time out from the game.
Okay. What do you want to ask?
So if you have mushy boner,
yeah,
will you'll fuck with a mushy boner? You won't like stall and like try to get more hard.
Well,
I do stall. I'll do like a stall tactic.
No, but the whole point of the mushy boner is you can't get harder.
I can't. You said stall tactic.
I'll do a stall tactic.
No, the stall tactic is used for when you're too hard and you're going to blow your load. Then you stall so you don't blow your load.
I want to know what Guy's stall tactic is.
What do you do?
I'll jump off and do anything to not fuck, to try to fucking relieve this.
Just starts doing jumping jacks.
What do you mean? To stop yourself from fucking finishing?
No. If it's like a mushy boner and I'm like, I ain't fucking with this.
You just won't use it.
I'll go down and eat her out for fucking 40 minutes if I have to.
What if she's like, I like the mushy boner?
I'll do that.
Huh?
I'll do that.
What if she likes the mushy boner?
I'd be like, then you better like it in your mouth. It's not going in your vagina.
Really?
I don't like fucking with a mushy boner. It's uncomfortable.
I fucked with a mushy boner. Depends how mushy it is. If it's like really bendy,
if it's like you finish and then you're going a second time and it's like mushy, then I'm like, well, deal with the mushiness because it's just round 2, bitch.
Yeah, like I just finished.
So for you, it's
more of like round 1 and it's mushy. No, I gotta pause and figure something out.
So for you, it's more of a pride thing. You're like, I can't fuck with.
Disappointed in himself.
Yeah, he's disappointed.
Yeah, if I'm in bed, I'm going to war, bro. This ain't.
He goes into the bathroom and he has a little pep talk.
I pep talk in the mirror. I'm like, you get fucking hard right now for me.
And he looks at himself.
But you're not looking like this. You're like this.
Yeah, like you fucking wake up.
It's different when you're married for 15 years. Sometimes you got a mushy boner, sometimes you don't.
Well, yeah, you finish jerking off when your wife walks in. That's insanity.
Why?
I think that's badass.
Yeah, who fucking cares?
I'm with it.
If you're cranking one out and the wife walks in, do you stop? Pretend you're asleep.
I feel like that's a good opportunity to transition into asking her if she wants to join.
Exactly, which is what I said. And I said 90% of the time she does. But in the event of the 10% she doesn't, do you continue or do you stop because you feel ashamed?
You gotta go. You gotta continue. Just finish.
What do you say when she walks in?
I'll be like,
Hey, hon.
It's not going to suck itself.
no, I'm not rude. I'm just like, hey, you want to jump in?
Got me again. Oh no.
Third time the charm.
She's like, that's the third time today.
No, definitely not. So, Brett, answer the question.
Yeah, you're not gonna walk around blue balls after that.
See, there you go.
Gotta finish.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just
You
stop.
can like,
You're the weird one, guy.
but you can put it in neutral and stall and then fucking wait for it to leave and finish. Restart
Why?
the engine.
You gotta
Why?
finish.
I don't know.
I'm not stopping.
I feel like I'd be so caught off guard that you walked in. I'd be like,
You're only saying that because you forget what it's like to be in a long-term relationship.
my fucking self-esteem
we're on a
this
mission,
podcast
guy.
was so high.
I'm not saying you can't be in a long-term relationship. I'm saying you haven't been in one in a long time. You probably forget that it's not a big deal.
We're gonna help you, guy. We're gonna
But see,
help
most
you.
of the time, if I'm with a girl and she's here, I'm not going to jerk off. I'm just going to fuck.
But that's because it's not 15 years in. You understand? If I was with a girl for a year, I wouldn't be jerking off either.
Yeah, I got a long way to go. 15 years in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a long-term thing is different. It's like
15 years in now, I'd be
15
fucking
years, you'll be like 60, guy.
Dude, the first
Dick won't even work.
54.
guy, the first 5 years of my relationship with my wife, we just fucked all the time. But there's a point where it starts to like.
Yeah, I don't think
drop
I've
off.
ever made it past five. Past five.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get you there.
Nick,
We're
you
gonna
haven't made it past 5 weeks.
Yeah, what's your longest relationship? Nick?
3
You
years.
did 3 years. That's right. Yeah,
Wait,
you had it all.
consistent with no fucking.
No breaks.
Wait, hold on. Ford, is your 15 consistent?
No, we broke up for a year after the first year, so I'm 13 years consistent.
Oh, what about you, Brett?
Longest relationship?
You, obviously Ivana, right?
Yeah, my father.
Consistent. How long?
8 years together.
No breaks.
No breaks.
So no breaks, Nick.
Yeah, so
Lots of sex. Lots of
Okay, so if we do no breaks, it's 2 years.
Okay.
that's still good.
Yeah.
So what you didn't tell us what happened with the last one.
Um,
I was here for that one too.
I thought it could
I'm
catch you
not,
off guard.
I am no longer speaking of relationships anymore.
All right, I thought it could catch you off guard.
Nope. My,
Why do people
Yeah.
leave? Why do people leave extra space in between each plate when loading them? I think I've seen Meadows do this as well. I don't.
For a drop set. It's for a drop set.
I've never done that. I just peel the.
So-
plate
what
off.
is it? What is
Like,
it?
okay, hold
They
on
leave a
on
space
leg
between the
press,
plates when they load them.
A lot of times on a leg press, like if I'm going to do a drop set, I'll put 2 plates on, leave a gap, 2 plates on, leave a gap. So if I do a drop set, it's easy to grip the 2 plates without trying to fucking single
I get
them
it.
out.
Oh, shit.
That's
Really?
it. It's no big deal.
I've never bothered with it, but I get it. Yeah.
I've done it before.
See, Nick, we don't have any extra space on our leg press.
Hey,
so
you can include me in that too. That's because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, when you have 14 plates on
And
the fucking
what?
thing, there's no.
There's no more room to space it out.
But you have fucking 5 bars on your leg press because you're
Yeah,
jacked
exactly.
made your leg press fucking
Yeah,
everything.
guy, that's true. Even like you're fucking just as strong as we are. How do you have the extra room on the thing after you're putting spaces between the plates?
Here's the leg press. I have a leg press in my gym that has.
Oh, it has a
fucking
double rack.
There's a double bar. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You guys done now with your fucking my leg press?
He said it. Brett said it.
Yeah, but do you use the upper bar?
Yeah.
Even in retirement,
Why do we got to fucking throw salt? I can't do legs.
I don't use the upper.
Right
Don't worry, I don't use the upper.
Right
bar.
now, I'm using nothing for legs. I'm
Oh,
using
that's
nothing.
How is your leg?
It's there.
Is it getting better? Like, can you go up and down stairs and stuff?
Yeah, but it's still like it's
Is it swollen?
it's still swollen, but it's weird. It's still sore, which is
You're not icing it, are you? You're not icing it. Don't say you are, because I know
3
you're not.
weeks later. No, I don't.
You still ice it. If you're still having pain, it's still
Are
swollen,
you
still
are
ice
you
it.
able to bend it?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're still having pain and it's still swollen, you should still be trying to reduce the inflammation.
Yeah, bro.
I asked the doc. I even asked him like 2 weeks. I was like, "Is it pointless to ice it?" He was like, "Heat at this point." I was like,
Yeah, there's always that. I always get confused with that because some fucking therapists I talk to
"Ice is immediate."
I know that, and then they say heat for after.
I have a
but
heating pad, which I should probably.
I know, but I've also been told ice for swelling. You don't You don't put heat on something that's swollen. That's what I've been told.
Well, once the initial impact is over, heat generates blood flow to the air, which then helps with healing.
Correct.
Okay. Are you taking any
But not at
anti-inflammatories?
first.
Depending upon the day, yeah, I take 1 naproxen, 500 milligrams.
Yeah. I remember when
Just double strength to leave.
when I was working with Dennis, I forget what I tore, but he was like, have me taking 400 milligrams ibuprofen 3 times a day. He said, do that for like a week. Let's get the swelling all the way down. It worked.
Yeah.
So,
I had somebody tell me that too, and I was just scared to take that much ibuprofen.
I don't think it's bad. Doctors have prescribed that.
I know, and he was like a physical therapist. He was like, he was saying like take 500 4 times a day, and I'm like, I'm not taking
No, it's
2,000 milligrams of fucking ibuprofen.
It's not bad, Brett. It's what's bad is when it's for extended periods of time. Like I know people worry about their gut and their fucking all this stuff, and ibuprofen can fuck with your
liver enzyme,
your liver enzymes and all that. But for what I've been told is that's when it's like long-term use.
Yeah.
If you're doing like a high dose for a short period of time, 3, 4, 5 days.
And I think honestly, that's more Tylenol than Advil.
No, I think it's Advil. No, I think Advil's. I think ibuprofen.
No, I think it's acetaminophen that fucks. Because I had a friend that tried to do something stupid and he took a whole bottle of Tylenol and ended up getting a liver transplant. So
yeah, but he took a whole bottle. That's a little
different.
different.
But I think the Tylenol, the acetaminophen, is what really fucks up your liver. I don't think it's. I think Advil can, but I think the bad one is acetaminophen. I could be wrong, but I think it's Tylenol.
No,
I think they're both bad, but I think acetaminophen, which is Tylenol, is really bad.
I've always been told it was ibuprofen. But that's
Isn't that what Tylenol is? Acetaminophen? Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I've always been told it's ibuprofen. Sorry. That's Advil.
Okay,
That's a
yeah.
non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Anyway, okay. Let's move on because I'm not going to sit here and look it up and try and prove it. If you were all to compete against each other at the peak of your career, who would win? Me. I'm just trying to piss Nick off.
Well, Brett's not at the peak yet.
Brett hasn't proven what he has yet, so you leave Brett out.
As of now, Nick, I would say.
Nick, I'm going to leave it there. I'm gonna say
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
let's see. You fucking asshole. Who's your favorite strength nutritionist and why? What? Shut up.
Unfollow that fan.
Unfollow.
Of the open guys in peak off season, who would win in a marathon? Not Nick.
No.
Like
Probably
marathon?
Brett. Probably Brett.
That is
Running
one
a
race.
marathon?
No, actually, Guy probably has the best endurance of
Guy
He
all.
will
said
fucking tear something.
He said open though, didn't he?
Yeah, guys
we
retired.
can throw you in there.
No, he said in the podcast.
Oh, you guys are done.
Guy, you're gonna hurt yourself.
False. I've hurt myself once competing, 39 years.
False.
You hurt
You
yourself
saw,
once.
wait. Fouad and Brett both saw me run.
When?
When we were at the range.
That didn't look that. What are you bragging about that?
No, I'm just saying I'll
It didn't
run.
look like you were a sprinter or anything. You just looked like a smaller bodybuilder.
Yeah, but I'm saying I have very good cardio.
You
What's
ran 20 yards.
All
How
right,
do I
when
know
do
you
you
have
want
good
to
cardio?
When do you want to race?
Next time we're in Dallas, we're gonna race.
Yeah, around the track?
I'm gonna start training for it right now. We'll do a couple more and we'll go. When will it's just bodybuilding podcast crew come on? Ron Parlow and Dusty Hanshaw. Oh, anytime. Those guys are welcome. Bets on how long before Phoenix benches 2 plates. 14 years old. I'm gonna say a 14.
I'm going
He's
to go
gonna
13.
He's gonna be like Chad Nichols' kid. You see
He's
Chad
gonna be a
Nichols'
big
kid?
boy.
Yeah.
He'll be a big boy for sure.
Okay.
13.
13? What are we betting? We have to wait 14 years for this bet.
We'll bet a new pacemaker at that point.
Yeah. If I haven't used PEDs since 2018, does that mean I'm natural now?
Yes.
I'd say so. You could
Does
Natural. He said natural now.
Not technically, no, but you could do a natural show.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, so technically you'd say no, because he built muscle using PEDs. But if like he tested, any test would test him like negative.
Hey, to throw this out here, Flex is coming here Friday morning.
Yeah.
Why?
We can do podcasts. Maybe.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, he's for the event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Line it up. I'll get a fourth.
1, 2, yeah. Okay. Well, you can actually get 2 more if you want to fill the screen.
Yeah, we could do that too.
What's the
What time? Let me know.
Going back to that real quick. What's the regular, like, so like the UFC, you know, when they get caught with like John Jones got caught with shit, like how long are they
Natural
out?
3 weeks later.
Yeah, like how long do they have a criteria that they have to test natural for? Or
I don't actually know. I think TJ Dillashaw, he's like a bantamweight. I think he was
yeah, he got busted.
I think I think it was 2 years of suspension or something like that.
They're natural as soon as their fucking tests come back clean, just like you don't have COVID as soon as you're tested negative. It's like you're
no, but they get suspensions if they get tested, they test positive. So I don't know, like
when you're making millions of dollars a year, they don't give a fuck.
But they do though. They don't give a fuck
like
about
saying
who.
the guys in the NFL give a fuck when they fucking get a penalty.
Yeah, no, the guys in the NFL make a lot more money than the guys in UFC though.
True.
A lot more money. And they have a lot more, like fighters only fight 3 times a year, right?
Who was the one fighter that got caught like fucking 5 times for juice?
Well, John Jones has been busted like
That was him. Yep.
2 times, and the third time they said it was picograms, which is to me still being busted with juice. They said the measurement was so low they couldn't measure it, and they let him fight. And I'm like, whether it's a low amount,
that's like saying he had a little bit of coke in his system, not a lot, but just a little bit.
Well, they're trying to say like it was left
Just
over.
enough.
They're trying to say it was left over from the last time, so it's okay. And I'm like, nah, it sounds like bullshit.
That's
the way
stupid.
the fucking things get twisted to make it okay for other people is wild.
I think
Well,
they had.
matters how big a fight and how much money's on the line.
That's why, yeah. I think it was such a big fight. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna make it happen. You're stuck on an island, man. Again with the island.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will not survive.
Well, we've already established we're gonna eat you first.
I know.
You have 3 years to train for an Olympic event. The minimum you have to get is a bronze medal. Which event will you choose?
Ooh.
Shot put.
If we could only get a bronze,
That's the minimum you have to get.
Fuck
You're
that.
not. You're
You
not.
have to get at least a
you can't do
bronze.
that. You can't do that. You're not going to win one of those, Fouad. You got to think of like archery or fucking shooting guns or something like that. It doesn't require physical skill or physical strength.
What are you saying? I have no physical skill?
I'm saying you're not going to fucking throw a shot at further than these 6'8", 300-pound dudes that are the best in the world.
Oh, are they saying like everybody in the world or just everybody on the podcast?
it's the Olympics, I thought.
The Olympics, the bronze medal in the Olympics.
Well, none of us are going to qualify for the Olympics in anything. You can't start training for the Olympics 3 years out.
Well, that's why I said your best chance is to do something that doesesn't require actual physical.
I did win an archery medal when I was like 12.
See, you just got to pick it back up. You got 3 years to train.
Yeah, pick it up.
Pick it back up.
I would say, yeah. I would
30
say
years ago.
I would say archery or shooting.
What about the walking shooting? You know, the skeet, like where they, what is it with the,
It's not walking. It's just called skeet shooting.
no.
Oh,
Isn't
they throw the
there an
Skeet.
event? No, in the Winter Olympics, isn't there an event where they're on
Snowshoes.
snowshoes or something like that? And they're walking and then they stop and they have to shoot a target and then they have to keep going. And then,
You know how hard it is to walk in I have a pair of snowshoes hanging on my fucking wall. You know how hard it is to walk to use those?
No.
not for me. I probably have no problem with it.
The guy with the fucking least amount of fucking athletic talent on this podcast.
How do you figure?
So easy to get him fired up. So easy. So easy.
Fuck you. Fuck you, guy.
I love you.
Do you guys wish that bodybuilding was as mainstream as the NFL, or are you happy the tight-knit cult-like community that we have now?
I think if it was mainstream, it would have been picked apart for like steroids and this, and the pool of talent would have gone down.
Yeah.
I will say that I like that it's cult-like. What I'm going to say is completely contradictory, but I'm going to say it anyway. I like that it's cult-like, but I wish people gave bodybuilders more credit and didn't think it was as easy as just taking a shot.
Agreed.
I like not having it like, I don't care that it's not worldwide. I just more people kind of knew how much effort it took.
I'm with it.
It makes it more intimate too with like just the community in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we're closer with our fans than probably most other.
Oh
sports,
yeah. Yeah.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
You know,
Rate your physique.
Who are we rating?
There's a couple guys here.
Okay, let's rate them up.
I think Nick likes to rate because he likes to be like really brutal.
he always says everybody sucks.
Nah, I like to be honest.
Oh, I see.
That's the word we use now.
Constructive criticism.
Bullshit.
Fuck
What?
you.
So nasty.
Why can't I find this guy's thing? There it is.
Beautiful.
Boom. All right. Cameron XL, rate my physique or just give feedback on what you see if that's not too annoying. I'm 29 years old. I weigh 239 pounds and I'm 6'2".
Oh,
Dude,
It's hard to be humble when you're 235 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal with a body women love and men fear.
Oh,
what the hell is this, bro?
don't do TikTok.
Come on, Cameron.
How much does he weigh again?
239 pounds.
And he's how tall?
6'2".
Too small.
Well, maybe he's classic. He didn't say here.
Is this another TikTok?
No, it is. And this is the undeniable off season.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Definitely needing more back, Cameron.
Need more hamstring.
more
Definitely.
backhammer.
More
Cameron.
back.
Oh, I
Cameron.
just say more backhammer.
So back from the front looks good because he's got high lats and it makes his waist look smaller.
Yeah, he does look small.
But back from the back, you got high lats and it makes your back look smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a positive from the front, but you got to change your training to build more meat in this section.
Yep.
So that's the biggest weakness I see because the back is such a huge thing in classic or in open men's bodybuilding. So back and then arms kind of look like they're coming off like sticks a little bit. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying like they're not up to par with the torso.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah.
Legs aren't bad. Legs are pretty good.
Definitely.
I just say I need more hamstring.
Yeah, I see back, arms, shoulders are primary.
More adductor.
Yeah, and then legs. Yeah.
Gotta close the gap.
Let's see what he looks like on stage. Is there any stage shots?
right there.
Yeah, legs not bad.
It's actually not bad.
It's hard to judge off-season photos.
He just needs size.
Yeah, just needs his shape.
But I don't know what the weight thing is for their height.
And this isn't. This is class. These are classic shorts, so he's classic.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. I don't know what he has to weigh. So
I mean, if he's 6'3", he can be pretty fucking big. 240 maybe.
Trying to find.
that's what I think, right?
There's another stage shot there.
He can definitely get bigger.
Chest looks good. I think
Yeah.
arms, shoulders. I wish I could find a back shot.
And just more hamstring,
No
man.
more hamstring. Yeah, there's a back shot while he's dieting. Back looks better when it's lean.
Yeah.
I still think it can be thicker down here though.
A little more thickness.
Let's see. Okay, so let's just give one tip for each thing. So I'm gonna say for low back, I would do a lot more T-bars and barbell
Yeah.
rows. Nick, you want to give him a tip for hamstrings?
Seated leg curls.
Seated leg curls. Guy, you want to give a tip for shoulders?
I would say start with pre-exhausting your shoulders and pressing last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
That's what I do for the most part.
I keep laughing because I mean, I guess it's different because when social media started, I was already a pro. But I just read captions, man, and just shake my I'm reading these captions and just going
Brett,
Pretty confident, aren't they?
like if you like this, and I'll go, can I go on like a 2-minute tangent?
just for one. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I get we're all pros and like we're all established, but like I see guys that are like amateur and like the captions just are mind-boggling to me. Some of the things that I read. Like I don't understand the self-entitlement. Like just go to the gym, put your training.
I like this caption.
What does it say?
Buy me a steak dinner.
Yeah, but you know, at the same time, I'm not saying you're wrong, Guy, but at the same time, we tell people they got to act the part and play the part to get there.
Yeah.
He's showing his confidence. I can't say nothing.
You definitely can't say shit, Nick.
Brett, do you have any tips for arms?
Arms, I'd start doing more unilateral work. So
Hamstrings look good here.
He's got no drop on the sides.
There's no thickness to them.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brett. Sorry.
No, I was just saying more unilateral work, one arm at a time, especially with dumbbell, more cable. It's making full contraction.
He needs more peak to those biceps.
More volume. Yeah. Focus on more volume on arms.
His calves look crazy, actually.
Yeah. He's got a good structure. It just needs to it needs to be filled in. There's a couple areas that are lagging, but he's got like a pretty good base to start with. Okay. Are we finishing with that, or you guys want to finish with the question?
No.
No, I don't want to finish with a rate your physique.
Would you rather have giant hands or giant feet?
Ooh, I don't know. Giant hands.
I feel like walking would be a little harder, but I feel like trying to do day-to-day tasks with your hands would be fucking a pain in the ass. Imagine having like catcher's mitts for hands.
Yeah.
What about trying to find shoes and shit though? You're like fucking size 20 feet.
Sandals. You can make fucking sandals.
You'd be too self-conscious. You'd be too self-conscious to wear sandals. You have these giant fucking feet on your fucking 5'4" body. 5'6".
Yeah, imagine me walking around with hands that fucking are scratching the fucking ground as I walk.
But you can wear winter gloves though. It would just look like you got big.
Yeah, where am I gonna find winter gloves to fit? You can't find shoes. Where am I gonna find gloves to fit? Fucking behemoth hands. Big and tall.
We need to know how giant are we talking?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's so big that you're trying to almost hide it, like then I would do feet.
Is it like Shaquille O'Neal's hand on Guy's body?
Then I'm doing feet, and I'm just trying.
I feel like these questions have to be more accurate because when they're
Guy, we'll make them more accurate. Shaquille O'Neal's hands or feet on your body.
I'm gonna go with hands.
I'm gonna take his feet.
I'm gonna take feet.
I'm gonna take his hands.
Taking hands.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
imagine the benefits.
Yeah, imagine how small your cock is going to look in the size of that hand.
You're jerking it off like this. You're like,
you're gonna be jerking off a fucking toothpick.
Okay, last one. What do you guys think about syrup on waffles or pancakes? I'm not a fan myself. Who's not a fan of syrup?
I don't put syrup on pancakes.
You put syrup on your pancakes at IHOP in Dallas.
I didn't order pancakes.
Yeah, you did.
I never order pancakes.
Oh no, you ordered
waffles or French toast.
Oh, you ordered that same fucking steak tip shit meal the whole time.
You're so.
And that girl that wanted you so bad.
He said that steak tip shit.
I don't think I could eat a pancake or waffle without syrup.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Like peanut
I'm
butter.
not a big. I don't like pancakes, and if I'm gonna eat pancakes, I actually eat them dry.
Why?
I don't like syrup on pancakes. I don't know.
How often do you eat pancakes?
I don't like pancakes.
Who the fuck doesn't like pancakes?
I'll take waffles or French toast over pancakes.
No way. I love pancakes.
Any day.
I like blueberry pancakes.
I'm so disappointed right now.
Cinnamon raisin French toast, fucking off the charts.
I like cinnamon raisin pancakes.
But why can't it be both?
Pancakes are too.
Do you like syrup on your waffles?
A little bit. I don't drench it.
What's wrong with you?
Oh.
All right.
All right. The oddball.
Look how upset Fouad is right now.
He's like, we're not ending.
He's like, I can't believe this fucking gun is like fucking 2 months pancakes. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to process why you don't like syrup. Like, okay, last one. Which one of you would be the most successful if you switched to the porn industry?
Guy.
No, Guy would not be. For sure, Good wouldn't be.
Why?
Because there's too many things you don't like to do.
I think I would be successful.
There's
What?
too many things you don't like doing. You can't be the best porn guy.
What besides poop and my butt being touched?
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm talking about. You're
I've
not
never
ver-
watched a porn where a guy gets his fucking asshole blasted.
You're not versatile enough.
Okay, what would you do there, fucking Cordell Stewart?
Nick Cordell Stewart.
All around athlete. Go ahead.
Yeah,
What would you
that's
do?
right. Everything.
Go ahead. What would you do? Punter,
everything
kicker,
goes.
quarterback?
No, you don't. But you don't like fucking. There's a lot of things you don't like.
What don't I like?
You don't like anal.
Wait, what?
You said you don't like anal.
You don't like anal, guy?
I never said that.
You said you don't eat ass.
I never said that. I said I don't get my ass eaten.
Oh,
Look at how you switched the script, bro, for these chicks to fucking hate me.
I'm trying to make them like you. You should have just went with it.
I-
Because then
that
you
I
look
don't
like
like
you
anal?
look like the wholesome one.
I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking tear an asshole up, but if it's presented to me, I'm not gonna turn it down.
What?
Ma'am, if you want me to, I will do so.
I'm gonna go with Ben.
I'm going with Nick.
I'm gonna go with Ben.
Nick?
Nick.
Yeah.
No.
Nick wouldn't lie. He's too big.
Yeah, they wouldn't like it. They'd be like,
None of
that
us
guy's
would
too
fuck
big.
They wouldn't like any of us.
No, Ben would fit.
Yeah, Ben definitely would fit.
Yeah, he's got the tattoos on his neck and the fucking blonde hair and shit.
I don't know. I think Roman would be probably the best fit.
Roman too.
Roman
Could you
would
imagine
probably.
Roman at the beginning of a porn skit?
No.
I have to tell you a story.
Hold on, Ricky.
And then he
Take your
would,
clothes
he would
off.
pause.
Wait, let me take your clothes off while I tell you.
No, those German porns are rough. Roman would fit right in.
Oh yeah, like those like German skank houses. The goo girls.
Let's just end the podcast. It's not going anywhere. Good. You know what?
What?
We were on a good track with today's podcast, and now it's just going to shit. So I think it's time we go. Guy,
You're the one that asked the question.
I know.
I thought we could keep it civil.
Ask a nice one.
Ask a nice one.
Yeah, you ask one about sex and then get mad when sex comes up.
Ask a nice one. What's a nice question, Brett? You're a nice wholesome boy.
Would you rather
Oh,
hold hands or play feetsies?
now I'm
Do
all
you-
the only thing I'm thinking about is German skank houses.
All right, fuck you guys. Let's go. Brett's dieting. He's got to get out of here.
Uh,
All right, boys. We'll do it.
All right.
Maybe we'll line up Friday.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, guys.
all right, we'll see you guys.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.